Hi YouTube, I'm finally playing Outer Wilds because people kept asking about it and I've never played it before. Enter profile name Fur Create. Without further ado, let's get started. I've never played this game before. Wake up. That doesn't look good. Hello, talk to Slate. There's our pilot. Back from your pre-launch camp out under the stars, I see. So it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program and suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go? I'm ready if you are. Are you kidding? Of course I'm ready. It's finally time to test the new landing hydraulics with a pilot instead of the autoflight system. Speaking of pilots, make sure you don't crash the ship the first time you put it down, you hear? Anyways, you'll need to get the launch codes from Hornfels at the observatory, or you can lift off. Just bring those here once you said your goodbyes or whatever. All right, I gotta go to the observatory. Surely that's just this way. Requires, oh, that's the launch codes. That's my bad. Okay, can I jump? Yippee. I gotta hold to jump. That's messed up. Hello. Hey, you want to try out my model ship? Slate says it's just like the real thing, only less likely to start a fire. Why model ship? Whoa. Uh-oh. That wasn't great. Okay. 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 That was better. That was better that time. Look at me go. You see that flip? That was pretty good. Heyo, hatchling. I hear you're leaving us to seek adventure amongst the stars. When you return, let's you, me, and Gossip open a bottle of the good stuff. I'm only seeking adventure amongst one star, actually. Other stars are too far away. Now, that's a good point. Another metaphor ruined in the name of scientific accuracy. Nevertheless, I do hope you enjoy your travels. Good luck. Use satellite camera. Ooh. You know, there's not a lot going on this planet if you think about it. Like, they've got like 4 trees. So it's launch day, huh? Al's gonna miss you. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it. And the platform those ships launch from is getting old. Isn't it about time you build a new, less flammable one? The big tree in the village would be the perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping out the space program. Just say the word. Current launch pad is fine, probably. Oh, really? Dang. Well, maybe someone needs a new porch or something. A big one. No, that's a good... I need a new porch. All right, can I get in the water? Ow, that looked like it hurt. They didn't tell me they have fall damage in this game. What's down here? Oh, I don't think I'm surviving down there. Guys, I already died. That's rough. I just wanted to know what was in the hole. Oh, and just like that, game's over. Oh, I skipped the credits. That's a little mean. All right, let's try this again. Hello there, Space Cadet. I hear you're leaving the crater today. You meet any of the other travelers up there? Remind them to take proper care of their instruments, won't you? Tell me about the travelers' instruments. Sure, I made all of their instruments, you know. Let me see. There's church drums, Rybeck's banjo, and Gabbro's flute. And Feldspar's harmonica, of course, though Feldspar's been missing for a long time. Sometimes it feels like just yesterday they were playing their harmonica around the campfire. Anyways, you hear music in space. That'll be one of the space program's other travelers. If you like company, you can always pull out your signal scope and track them down. I don't know what a signal scope is. Hello. We wanted to play hide and seek, but Moraine won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, can we use your signal scope? Can we please? We'll even let you be in it. Sure. Woohoo. Okay, here's the rules. Galena and me will hide with these radios and you'll use your signal scope to find us. Last one to be found wins. Okay, close your eyes and start counting. I don't have time to play hide and seek. I haven't even blasted off yet. I don't even know what a signal scope is. Whoa. Wait, this is awesome. I've tracked you down. Hello. You found me, but my hiding spot was super good. It's loud back here, man. That's some loud water. Get over here. You. I won. I'm happy. Thanks for playing with us. Hey, good job on winning, kid. This thing's awesome. I like looking around with it. Wait, no, but it's so far away. I can't go that far. Hello, who are you? Hi, astronaut. You know that patch of ghost matter inside the fence? Gosson said it used to be bigger when they were hatchling because ghost matter evaporates. It just takes a super long time to go away. I hope there's still ghost matter in the village when I'm growing up. Ghost matter is awesome. Ghost matter is super cool. It'll burn the heck out of you. Hey, you're touching it hurts so bad it feels like your whole hand's on fire. Try not to walk into any in space, okay? That sounds bad and painful. This stuff. Oh god, that was... Saw smoke coming from Young Bark Crater up north and figured I should go check it out. You can use the scout launcher. Just please don't break it while I'm gone. What is the scout launcher? What is this? Launch scout. Whoa. Look at that. That's a crater, all right. There's the observatory. That's where we're going. Oh, but the cave? Hi, come say hi to your old flight coach before your launch. I've got zero-G training set up if you want a refresher. Ooh. Hey, I thought I might see you before the big launch. Nerves getting the better of you? Right, like you weren't nervous for your first flight. Hey, don't worry about it. Your nerves are between you, me, and the vast endlessness of space. Really, you'll do fine out there. I'd worry more about the ship if I were you. Hopefully that lunatic Slate at least fixed the retro rockets. So listen, there's a satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment, set up down in the zero-G cave and in need of repairs. If you're looking for a last-minute zero-G practice, head down the lift and into the cave. Or don't, so long as you're confident you can make the ship repairs in space. I'll give it a try. Whoa, this is pretty. I have a flashlight. Wait, what happens if I jump? Yippee! Suit up. Ooh, I got thrusters. This is awesome. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. 0 of 3 repair. Oh god, I'm in 0 gravity now. Okay. Hold X to repair. Okay. I can lock on. Hold A, match velocity. I don't really know what that means. I'm not very smart. But I'll trust the button. I'm orbiting. This is incredible. There you are. Lock on, match velocity. I'm going in. Uh-oh, I went too fast. Okay, I'm pretty good at this. Simulation complete. Now, how the heck do I get out of here? I'm a little dizzy. Oh, God. Oh, God. A little too fast. I got carried away. Nicely done. Of course, it'll be a little more stressful when you're hurtling through space, but just remember your training and try not to hit anything big. I can see you're itching to get off this rock, so go get the launch codes from the observatory and get out of here already. Best of luck out there, and hey, try to avoid getting yourself killed now that I put in much time training into you. Got it? Well, about that whole getting killed thing, I may have already died. What's this? Outer Wilds Ventures founding members, clockwise from top left, Hornfels, Gossam, Slate, and Feldspar. Outer Wilds Ventures, Timberhearth's first and only space program, was founded to explore the furthest reaches of our solar system. Feldspar was the first Hearthian to be intentionally launched into space. They completed the first orbit around Timber Hearth, and later made the first of what would be many landings on our moon, the Attlerock. This remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. That provides us with our most detailed look yet at the Nomai, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note that the decorative jewelry has been carved as part of the antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in the solar system, we still have no idea where this species came from or what happened to them. Hello, Hal. Hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Launch day at last, huh, buddy? It's the Translator's Tool's inaugural flight, too. I'm so excited, it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want, anything, anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool. So don't break it, okay? Huh. Oh, geez, do not break it. So what's the dirt? You here to see the Nomai statue? Well, I'm here for the launch codes, actually. Can't lie. Yeah, I get that you're dying to head out into space, but seriously, you gotta see the statue before you go. It's an amazing find. Makes me wish we could see what a real live Nomai looks like. But I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out. Looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. Wait, that's mean. You can't say that about me. Watch closely. These balls move on their own. The ground is perfectly level. So what do you think causes this spooky motion? The answer is the moon. As it orbits our planet, the Attlerock's gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. What is this? That's a rock. Strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observation. The level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play. The Grabo claims the rock exists in all possible states until it is observed, whatever that means. Whatever is actually happening, both sides of the debate agree the effect is extremely creepy. What does that mean? Oh! Whoa. That was impressive. What a rock. Hello. Hello, little guy. The anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of our ships that flew close to dark bramble. Appears well suited to living in dark places with minimal atmosphere. I don't think this is like an ethical container for this little guy. If a star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Chert's observations, this will one day be the fate of our own sun. What's this? Crystal was taken from Naomai ruins on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create local gravity distortions and was most likely used to traverse steep surface. Try it out. What the heck? Can I take this with me, please? That sounds useful. Is that a skull? These are part of the Nomai skeletons. We can tell from their skulls that they possessed antlers and quite unusually only 3 eyes. The Nomai body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The differences in the Nomai's anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, show us that Parthians couldn't have descended from Nomian ancestors. Not clear where the Nomai originated from or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore our solar system. Ooh, what's this? Aside from the dwellings and structures they built, the Nomai's also made art. This decorated pottery was discovered on Brittle Hollow. Some ancient Nomai art depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can't be found in our solar system. This makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in the universe or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were the Nomai born in our solar system or were they born among other stars and planets? If they were, how and why did they come here? These are just some of the questions we hope to answer through further xenoarchaeological expeditions. Ooh, translate. Okay. We're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. Fortunately, the Adelrock's lack of atmosphere will make collaboration simple. After all, this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. A piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Although the text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. Neat. I think I gotta go up here now. View map. Whoa! Would you look at that? The interloper. That's menacing. Giant steep. Oh wait, what do you got? Something like way out here? Brittle Hollow. Hourglass twins. You got the sun and something by the sun. Me and a moon. Hopefully they don't collide. That would be rough. Hello. There you are. I just finished pre-flight observations and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with a Nomai translator too. I confess, I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me what's your plan once you're in space. I'm gonna learn more about the Nomai. But I've guessed as much. No sense in making a translator tool if you're not going to use it to translate anything. Barely scratched the surface of the Nomai writing in our solar system, so we still know very little about them. We have no idea if they originated here or traveled here or why they disappeared. The tool of yours should prove indispensable in solving the mystery of this ancient species. Well then, looks like all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for launch. I'm ready to I'm ready to die in space. No, I would never say that. Get me off this rock. Excellent, you'll be needing the launch code then. Here there, best put off the ground before Slate makes any more modifications to your ship, eh? Go look out there, let me know if I can help you with anything. Launch code -- line -- line -- I'm not gonna remember that. Oh, hello. That's a little mysterious. Huh. I'm sure it's fine. Hey, so did you get a look at the Nomai statue? It looked at me. Whoa, the statue was doing what? So its eyes open, and you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around? You mean like a hallucination? Listen, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch, like medically speaking? No, the statue was weird. This isn't me. I mean, if you're saying it happened, then I guess maybe it did, but why? Orangefell has tried everything to get the statue's eyes to open, and nothing like this ever happened to them. I don't think you're going to get any answers from the museum statue, but Gabbro said they were going back to Giant's Deep. Don't know which island they're on, though. Maybe they'd be able to tell you more. On the other hand, Gabbro's, Gabbro. So maybe you'd be better off searching for more info on your own. Geez, now I'm really jealous you're going into space. Hey, see if you can use our translator tool to find out more about the statue, okay? Good luck and safe flying. Oh, I am not gonna fly safe, that's for sure. Who are you? I haven't talked to you. Hello, astronaut. You going into space today? Are you going into space and never coming back like Feldspar did? I'll come back. That's what Feldspar said too, but they never did. Ornfells will be really sad if you don't come back. Like how sad it makes them to talk about Feldspar. So you should make sure you don't get lost in space too. I'll try. But, oh, I'm back. I got the codes. Looks like you're ready for takeoff. The excitement of a launch is fun and all, but can't wait to get back to working on the new ship. We're working on fixing the autopilot's avoidance system for this one. Sorry. No worries. It'll be fine. Enter the launch codes. Hey, I just know them. Dash, line, dot, line, dot. That wasn't right at all. Ew, I'm gonna crash. Suit up. Ship log. So it's just, this is my log, I guess. Elsa Gabbro went back to Giant's Deep to try and learn more about the Nomai statue in the observatory. Okay, well, I just sort of want to go into space. Ooh, you got a rock. I'm just going. All right, buckle up. Ooh, I'm sure this will be fine. Okay. See, I'm good at it, guys. Yeah, this is, oh, wait. I was going back to the planet. Oh, there's the sun. Dude, I'm orbiting. This is incredible. Lock onto that. God, I'm going so fast. This seems like it could go bad. I want to go to the Addle Rock. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Landing mode. Whoa. Wait, I landed? Guys, I'm good at this. Look at that. I made it. What we got over here? Got some things on the ground. What's down here? I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator, and it can hear and follow the signals from the sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye signal. The device indicator rotates wildly and never points to just one direction. I see, I most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Privet, my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again. An update. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. Saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye signal. But we need to build a more sensitive device. We want to locate the eye of the universe. Then we will build it. Don't lose hope, Kazava. Our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. Give up so easily. The search for the eye is why they're here. This is a curious result. It's possible the eye has stopped calling out its signal. We got some characters. We got Coleus, we got Thatch, we got Felix, and Cassava. Anything else down here? Ship log updated. Yippee. Oh, there's my scout. I didn't mean to launch that. That was pretty awesome. Pick up scroll. You got scrolls? What the heck am I supposed to do with this? Play recording. Okay, wow. I've seen this ruin in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? Wow, this is the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. So this is some kind of Nomai locator. It can point out the different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way. But from what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try and find something specific. I'm not sure. I was able to translate something about the South Pole of Brittle Hollow, so I'll fly there to see if I can learn more. Yep, just gotta get back in the old ship and take off. Totally safe? Mostly safe. Oh, the stars above. Did it tell me who this was? No. It's one of the people who's been traveling around. I put the scroll in my ship. Let's see. Refill jetpack. That's awesome. Return suit. I'm not falling for that trap. Eye signal locator. Oh, we got like a... That's fun. A little map. Rumored entry. Hal says Gabbro went back to the Giant's Deep. And this is... Ryzbek headed to Brittle Hollow to investigate something the Nomai were doing at the South Pole. Oh, so that was Rybek's entry, I guess. Guys, I'm gonna keep doing this. Wait, if I put it in here? Okay. Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than this eye signal locator is. Southern Glacier on Brittle Hollow has ample available space. I could construct a new one building to house this proposed locator. Yes, let's build there. I imagine our young friend Kanoi would enjoy that immensely. He always had a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash. I'll begin construction on Brittle Hollow South Pole immediately then. Oh, so there's a locator on Brittle Hollow South thing. I know none of those of us originally stranded on Ember Twin built a quantum moon locator there, but the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. Oh, is that the one that I was looking at really close to the moon? All right, I think I can just fly around this planet on my own. Ooh, what's that? Oh, maybe I might have gone too fast. Church research notes. Property of church. Hi, chart. This is an old crater. The neat thing here is that the composition of the samples I took from the impact site matches the composition of the ice on the outskirts of Dark Bramble. I'd posit the Attlerock was hit with a piece of the planet that used to be where Dark Bramble now lies. Follow up on, maybe there are more fragments of the old planet Dark Bramble destroying on other astral bodies in our solar system? Sun looks very menacing today. Maybe I'm just saying that because I'm in space. I didn't find signal nearby. I could just, I don't know why I find that so amusing. Anyways, let me take that away. I meant to take out the signal scope so I could look at you. I can roast a marshmallow. This is awesome. Hi, Esker. Oh, hey, it's you. Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. A long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. Seems lonely up here. A little. I'm in touch with the ground control. Hornswells and gossip mostly, and they radio up to chat now and then. And when ground control forgets them up here, and they usually do, I launch my little scout at the village. You spy on us? What? No, it's not spying. It's one-way communication that none of the village knows about because I've never told them. Don't go. I mean, anything else you wanted to ask? Don't other travelers come by? The lunar outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Shirk comes by to say hi, but Gabbro is Gabbro, and you know how Rybeck feels about unnecessary spaceflight. Is that you whistling? Probably, or actually definitely. The other travelers carry instruments, so they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their music with the signal scope, you know. Best spot for that is the North Pole. Great reception. North Pole is marked on red on your mini-map, but the Attlerock is pretty small moon. Really, just go north. You can't miss it. What is this place? Haha, very funny. Oh, stars above. You're serious, aren't you? That's just depressing. Welcome to the Lunar Outpost, which apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach anyone anymore. When we first started Outer Wilds, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the older ships tend to fall apart a lot, like more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down on the number of launches and landings taking place in the village, and also the number of fires. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me up here, raising saplings from the timber hearth and keeping an eye on things. All right, I'll talk to you later. What you got? Esker's signal scope log. Day 48, still not picking up Rybeck's banjo from Biddle Hollow. Seems they're fine, but I feel better once I can hear their music. Day 51, listen to Chirp playing for a while today. Unrelated, somebody should tell Porphy and Gossam their flirting is not subtle from an aerial perspective. Day 55, banjo music coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Rybeck's doing okay. That oaf, I was worried. Day 63, today I thought I heard something strange. I don't know, it's probably nothing. Day 70, no, it's back again today. Something strange is coming from Timber Hearth. Day 76. Okay, I know this is crazy, but the sound of Timber Hearth sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonica, but Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. It can't be them. Day 88. It's still here. This is creepy. Maybe my signal scope is broken? I'd better talk to Nice. No, I think that's definitely more red. That sounds like a harmonica, all right? I think so. It'd be very embarrassing if I was wrong. Buckle up. I mean, I feel like the intuitive place to go is the craters in this planet I haven't been to. Ooh, but what's that? Yeah, I don't know if that's looking a little more white than usual. Did I go to the right one? Yeah, I haven't been here before. Ghost matter detected nearby. Ah, it's fine. Whoa, that's like a drum. Is there anything down here, or am I foolish for coming this way? There might be something over there. Cave! If I can't see the sun, it can't hurt me. Well, this sucks. I can see it. What's this? Mining site 2B. Well, they're playing some somber music. You know, there might be something down there. Oh, what's this? Oh, I moved it. I opened it. I'm so smart. Good news, I can't see the sun anymore. That's some bones. A little hard to see in here. Oh, that's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Hey, I survived. Can't see much down here though, huh? It looks important. Oh. That's, oh, no, chill. I want to go up there. There was something. Send me back. Okay. Guys, I think the sun blew up. Oh, hello. You know, I'm glad one of the pictures in there it saved was me taking a photo of the skeleton. And I looked at that guy for so long. I looked at him for so long. All right, hopefully I remember the launch codes. Dash dot dot dash dot line. Oh, hold up. You're gonna get the launch codes. I already got them. Did I just die? No, you had a bad dream or something? I want to ask how you got the code, so hurry up and launch before Hornfels decide to ground you for medical reasons. I want to see whether the new cockpit stays attached during liftoff. Oh, yeah, I got the launch codes. Guys, I remembered. Dash, dash, line, dash, dot, dot, line, dash, dot. That's what I said. Freeze time will take talking to others. I mean, that sounds smart. Making time freeze during the reading game. But then again, I'm not a coward. Be fine. I don't need it. I'm gonna be so pissed later when I'm reading something and then I die. Let's see if I can get 2 liftoffs nice and clean. Okay. So where was I? I was in that spooky cave somewhere in here. Is it over here? No, it wasn't that crater. This one? No. This one? Oh, I'm going a little fast now. No. Oh, it was by here. It was this one. It was this. All right, landing. I like the little thing on the side. Makes it pretty easy to land. So if I like launch this, can I see over there? That's sick. This time for sure. That's another skull. Or bones. Reading. I'm still amazed by how much ore the Ash Twin project requires. Isn't this the ore for the remaining towers being built on Ash Twin? The completed towers I've seen are quite large. No, the materials for those towers is all being taken from Ash Twin. The ore we're mining here will be used to craft an immensely thick protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside Ash Twin's core. I'm relieved by our clan's decision to use Timber Hearth's ore only for constructing the shell. If eventually life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced metallurgy, I'm confident we won't have destroyed their ability to create. Oh, they're so sweet. That's me. They're talking about me. If they're sealing off all entrances, I hope they planned accordingly. Oh, they got jokes even in the past. I thought you had forbidden your apprentice from making puns, Coleus. How else would he improve? You make a good point. You make a good point. Pick up Ash Twin Projection Stone. You got a projector? Oh, yeah, there you go. What the? Hello? Is this fine? Yeah, let's take that out. I'm sure that was okay. All right, what about if I put it in here? My gratitude for the latest shipment. Oh no, this ore should be the last we need for the Ash Twin project. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of, Can I offer an extra set of eyes for the final check, specifically mine? If my work here is complete, I'll be delighted to help. Be grateful if you win. The more eyes, the better, as the smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. Once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Rami and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks. Final safety check. 50% fuel, that sucks. No, this is bad. Get out of that stuff. I really need to get back to my ship before I run out of fuel. Okay, let me get back in my ship. Where are the logs? Southern Observatory. Oh, we got new notes. That's so many new notes. Holy, that one's big, so it must be important. Central chamber inside Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. Yeah, that is what we read. I think I'm just gonna keep exploring this planet. Anything in these holes? No. Yeah, I want to go in here. What is that? Tektite. Heyo, hatchling. Thought we were taking that tin kit of yours into space today. What are you still doing here? Me? I saw something crash over the horizon and didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures. My little scout was sending it back. So that I'd come over here myself and take a look. Is that a dark bramble seed? You think so? It's nothing I've ever seen on Timber Hearth before, so you're probably onto something there. Whatever it is, it puts down roots in a hurry. I don't like the look of this thing, hatchling, and that's a fact. Think I'll send Marl and Hal loose on it. Better get rid of this mess sooner rather than later, and no one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a tree keeper can. I'll have to get a look at what's inside the seed first, though. Don't want to set anyone to hacking up a potentially dangerous plant without a better idea of what's lurking inside there. Stuff can help me haul the old scout launcher over here. Obviously, this opening is too small for someone to fit inside. And something I'm not going to blindly stick my hand into anything that looks unpleasant as this seed does. That's a good way to lose an arm or two. Yeah. Whoa. It goes so deep. It was still going. How far does it go? Oh, that's something. That's a fish. Well, to me, that seems safe enough to, like, go inside, I think. Suit puncture detected. Oh, well, that's my bad. I should have thought about that before I just tried to jump right into it. All right, what did my ship look update with? Dark bramble seed inside the seed. But I launched my scout into the seed that crashed in Timber Hearth and ends up in a much bigger space filled with fog and thorny vines. Like a satellite dish. Closed due to fire damage. The old radio tower, while an important landmark, is unfortunately closed thanks to the unsanctioned flight testing of an extremely powerful model rocket. While we hope to repair the radio tower in the future, all construction efforts are currently focused on the planned museum expansion at the observatory. Sincerest apologies, except to Slade and Mika. Hornsfels, museum curator. Well, that's rough. I can get up there. Think I can get in there? I can. Oh, and they have a little door for me to get out. They knew I would do that. Unidentified signal nearby. What the? Signal identified, radio tower, frequency, discovered, deep space radio. That's neat. I've detected a train signal coming from somewhere within the grove in this crater. Very similar to the signal emitted by the quantum moon, so it stands to reason that the two signals are probably related. We don't know much about the quantum moon, seeing as no one's ever been able to land on it, but hopefully studying the signal in the grove will reveal more about it. Signal in the grove, huh? Grove shard. Oh, is this one of the... Yeah, it's one of those guys. In the ancient glade, it's always dark. Across old bark, the quiet shade. Who's leaving puzzles in the grove, man? You know, I'm going in. This time I've got a jetpack and I'm a little dizzy. This time I got a jetpack and a suit, so it'll be fine. This is awesome. Surely going into the current's a good idea. Whoa, wait, I found something. After closer observation, mining site 2A wouldn't be safe for the native life dwelling in some of this cave's pool, so unfortunately we'll have to mine one of the other sites. There are a few other cave sites that look promising. What about site 2B? It shares similar formations and strata. This sounds promising. Will you and your mentor investigate? It's mining site 2B proves safe for this native species. We'll move our work there. Site 2B is safe. Coleus says we'll continue to monitor our activity and its effects on life here. Okay, so there's another site 2A that I really shouldn't go into because I will die. On the opposite hand, new life. The species is semi-aquatic and very hardy. The ecosystem here is quite robust, so I believe they'll thrive in the long run. Be cautious near the pools if you visit 2A to meet them. They reminded me of a subterranean species that my mentor Melore once told me about from when our clan used to travel across this universe. I imagine she would have enjoyed these life forms greatly. Watching them during a rest and the hours escape me, they're fascinating. I wonder what their fourth eye does. Oh, look at that's us. That's us. All right, where the heck is my my thing? Oh, there goes the fuel. I land these, I live. I don't know if I'm gonna make it back to my ship before I explode. Using oxygen as propellant? Okay. Oh wait, that doesn't sound good. Oh, that sounded even worse. Maybe it's fine if I start flying away. Oh. Not great. I like seeing all the pictures of where I went. It's a fun little good old time. Let's check. What do we got on our ship log now? What's new? Quantum Grove and Quantum Moon. There's a chained rock shard in the grove that moves when I'm not watching. It emits a signal on the quantum fluctuations frequency. But a poem written on one of the trees in the grove. Church research notes mention a quantum moon that no Hearthian has been able to land on. No Hearthian so far. Quantum moon. Will tell me which one. I don't think it labels it. Is it that one? I want to go to the dot. What happened? Why am I losing Velocity. I just gotta focus. I gotta lock in. Okay, maybe the autopilot would be... Oh, no, the autopilot sucked, man. That got so much worse so quickly. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Okay, autopilot. Please. You got this, surely. I'm struggling. I trusted myself. I wanted to, but now I'm 18 kilometers away again. Okay, it's doing way better than I could. Okay, I guess the autopilot was a little bit better at flying than I was. Autopilot, please help, please help, please help. Help, help, help. No, stop firing the retro rockets. Gonna get it. I'm gonna spend 20 minutes trying to land on this thing just to never land on it. This isn't working. All right, I gotta abort autopilot at like just the right time. And now. Ah! I don't know if I'm able to do, I don't know if I'm talented enough. All right, where's the sun? Okay, let's go over this way. This is a big one. This is a big one. Oh, I shouldn't have turned off autopilot. I shouldn't have turned it off. I turned it off because I'm like, oh, I got this. Oh, I think I died. That was a wasted day anyways, because I couldn't land on the planet. You can see, you can see how hard I was trying. Oh, you can tell that one hurt because of how much I breathed when I woke up. Oh, did I forget to suit up last time? Is that why I freaking died? Oh, I said I was going to be smarter than that. I said I was going to be smarter than to not suit up. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Oh, let's go to this one. This one I can get by myself. Actually, I feel like I'm going to land in the sun. No, but I want to, if I get it myself, people will think I'm cool. Oh, I'm about to land in the sun. Okay, 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 okay. I got it. 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 Ooh, I want to land by that cool thing. Perfectly. What do we got here? Any frequencies? Huh. That's good to know about. I guess that explains the giant crater on the planet. Oh. Okay, but if I'm like really careful, the gravity's like higher than I would like it to be. Okay, but if I'm like really careful. Oh, it kills me anyways. And here I thought I could be careful. And kind of sus how I get to watch something explode every single time that we start. Makes me kind of want to go up there. That's like so far. I don't know. Send me back to the planet with the water that kills you. I don't know if I really had any reason to go here yet, but that doesn't mean I'm not going here. I think it's a little bit to get to some of these, huh? Uh-oh. Guys, I think the sun got me this time. Oh, no, I'm good. No, I'm struggling with some of this, this landing. Wide. Oh, nope, nope, no, 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 no. I put on autopilot and then I will like instantly, the sun was killing me. All right, this time for sure. I don't want to have to abort again. That was scary. All right, stop it. I can land on myself. I can land on my own. I'm rotating very fast. This is what I get for saying I could land on my own. There we go. Perfect landing. Landing gear damage, after hull damage. Well, it's fine. It's not like I'm gonna survive long on this planet anyways. I forgot to put on my helmet. All right, this time I put on my helmet. I fly to the Twin Embers all on my own. Jeez, I'm going fast. 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 Guys, I really think I picked the wrong planet. All right, now I trust autopilot this time. Can you stop? Can autopilot stop taking me right to the water? It's okay. It only hurt a little bit. Perfect landing. Unidentified signal. Who are you? That's hi, shirt. Goodness, it's you. Hello. I take it your first launch went well. Welcome to the Hourglass Twins. Mind the sand now. What are you up to? Hornfell's asked me to update our star chart, so I'm out here observing. This is one of the best places in the solar system to spot astronomical events, you know. What's weird is I've actually seen a couple of supernova today. Usually I'd be fortunate to see just one. Keep an eye on or four on the stars, and maybe you'll spot one yourself. I found your notes on Adorak's main crater. Did you? I hope they were useful. The planet I mentioned may have been frozen solid or just partially made of ice, like a much colder giant steep. It's hard to say. It's used to be the 5th planet in our solar system. You'll notice, of course, that there's no such planet now. In its place is Dark Bramble, which, how to put it, grew into the space of the 5th planet used to occupy. That is, Dark Bramble quite literally appeared at the center of the 5th planet and began destroying it from the inside out. Eventually, the planet shattered completely, and its shards were flung across space. Some of these shards collided with the celestial bodies in our solar system, such as the Adelrock, which I believe is how its biggest crater was formed. Neat. How do I know if I've spotted a supernova? Supernovae look like extra bright stars to the naked eye, but if you zoom in with your signal scope, you can tell that they're actually enormous explosions. Massive stars go supernova at the very end of their lifespans, which is why it's unusual to see 2 in a single day. I wonder if some of these stars are older than we realized. Where should I explore here? To be honest, I haven't left this lake bed. I don't mean to brag, but I'm really quite good with the little scout. So I've been taking pictures of everything from right here at my campsite. Have you seen the old shipwreck site on Ember Twin's southern hemisphere? The one shooting a bright beam of light into the sky? Not one of our own crashes, surprisingly enough. It's one of the Nomai ships. I know my ruins across the Twins, but strangely not a single settlement. Believe me, if there was one to see, I'd have seen it with my little scout. So where do they live? Not on the surface, clearly. Ember Twin is full of cave systems, though. Maybe the answer lies underground. How dangerous is that big column of falling sand? It's sand? On a scale of 1 to dead, I'd give it a 7 or 8. Awfully pretty, though. Right now, sand is falling through Ash Twin to Ember Twin, but did you know the process eventually reverses? We're not completely sure why the sand flows back and forth between the twins, but it seems to be a natural phenomenon. Oh, if you'd like to see something interesting, check out the other twin once a little more of its sand drains off. I promise you won't be disappointed. Sand, it looked like water. Either way, I'm going in here. Well, hello there. Friends, if you find any sign of Coleus, I implore you to tell me. He vanished without a trace during our research trip. One has been missing ever since. Well, alright, some of us from the Sunless City are here to help search for Coleus. Can you tell us more about your expedition? You have my gratitude, Burr. Coleus and I were studying the cave's geology. We hoped to learn more about a unique and wandering rock that visits several different caves in the area. Where was young Coleus lost, Mallory? He disappeared in the cave at the bottom of a dry lake bed at the North Pole. It happened in an instant, without warning. I turned away from Coleus to examine a sample, and when I turned back, he simply wasn't there anymore. A limited supply of air. I'm afraid for him. Hypothesis. We will learn more by examining the northern lake bed where Coleus disappeared. Search quickly, everyone. We have no time to squander. Something weird going on at the northern lake. Oh, hello. Hi, Rock. You gonna play a silly little trick? Me again? Play a silly little trick? What if I put you on the rock? Oh, you're too smart for that, aren't you? What if I do this? Nope, you're also too smart for that, huh? Well, goodbye, friend. There was another cave this way? God, I really want to go down there. I shouldn't, but I really want to. That looks like it hurts. I hope my rock friend visits me as I'm reading this. This rock is very familiar. Did you travel here, my sedimentary friend? Because your unique color and texture appears identical to a rock I met earlier. Wasn't this same rock fragment in the cave we found at the bottom of the dry lake bed? At the North Pole? An update. Millorai and I went back to the lake bed cave and observed this rock again. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it isn't. That means this rock wanders like the quantum moon does. How curious. We plan to re-examine the northern lake bed cave. Maybe our friendly rock will meet us down there. I hope so. Yippee! I love them. Oh yeah, that is sand, huh? Oh, careful, careful, careful. Oh yeah, there's stuff appearing, huh? Think I can jetpack up? Surely I hit its gravity. Fuel level critical. It's fine, it's fine. Yes! Oh, I mean, maybe it's not late enough in the day to be over here. Yeah, it doesn't look like things are quite visible enough. What we got here? Darn, I don't know how to open that door. Hello. Something's just opening up in perfect time. That looks important. Oh, that looks dead. That looks like something goes in there. Oh, okay. 60 seconds. Surely there's a tree nearby. I can steal somebody's oxygen over here. Uh-oh. I think I'm dying. Well, I got to explore a little bit of the planet, and surely I can land on it again. What is that? Escape Pod 2. Distress Beacon. That was that thing you were talking about, wasn't it? Our little friend. Oh, a recording. We need status reports for all systems, but initial things first. Is everyone unharmed? Our escape pod's passengers are afraid, but physically well. No, everyone survived the crash. This is a relief, at least. You have my gratitude. Burr, were you able to find the other escape pods or just signals? I can hear both signals somewhere in this star system, but I don't believe their escape pod crashed on the same planet as us. So there's another escape pod on a different planet. So I could find out what planet it's on if I just sort of look enough with that signal. But I want to go in here. Ooh, that looks fun. Escape Pod 2 vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Escape Pod 3 now launching Escape Pod 2. Collision imminent. Preparing for impact. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. External temperatures prohibitively high. Verdict: inhospitable. Do not seek shelter on this planet. Okay, well that's not great. The heat from the star system's sun is more bearable below the surface. When our escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into what scans show is a cave system with much cooler air. I would recommend we seek a site down there to build a long-term shelter. No. But these passages are a maze. Even with this danger, they are still our best chance for survival. We'll form teams and descend into the caves to look for a shelter site. We can mark our findings on the walls to avoid becoming irreversibly lost. Be cautious, everyone. Be aware of the sand as you search. It appears to be rising gradually. Oh, so I gotta hurry. Jeez, they're making me go through a cave. Keep moving, friends. There's nothing of interest at the end of this passage but rocks. And while these rocks are interesting, they can wait until a less urgent time. We do not follow this tunnel to its end. Coleus and I will examine the horror that lies at its terminus later, provided we live through this. Oh, geez. Not giving me a lot of good options here. We found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. I believe we construct long-term shelter there. The cavern Muller I found is a wise choice for shelter. Could one of us mark directions for the others to follow? This is the start of the path to enter the shelter site. I've left directions to guide you there. Of note, we must hurry, as the pathway there is filling with sand. Do not allow yourself to be buried by sand, and make sure no one is lost. All right, well, good thing I landed here first. I'm just gonna immediately go this way. You know, I may have made a mistake. I may just get lost down here. Oh, there's a thing. The path to the shelter site is somewhat convoluted, so follow these instructions ahead closely. Oh, okay. To reach the shelter site, walk forward until you meet the sandfall at the pit, then turn left. Continue to the room filled with rock column formations and climb upward through the opening above them. Okay, so left and up. You know, you could have left more detailed notes for me. Continue to the room filled with the rock column formation and climb upwards through the opening above them. All right, left, rock column formation. I guess I didn't look up. Yeah, that's my mistake. Be cautious crossing the chasm ahead. The bridge Muller and I crafted will do its job, but it isn't strong. Once on the far side, look for the tunnel hidden behind the falling sand. Follow it, and you'll reach the shelter site. Okay. We will reach the shelter site. You're doing well. You're only a little farther left to go until you reach the shelter site. You can rest there. Hurry before the sand comes. Oh, I know how to do this. What's up here? This is amazing. Look inside the cave. How did this come to rest here? We haven't encountered others in these caves. I think this is a rare find. From what we can see, Coleus and I believe the specimen must be very old indeed. Imagine what we might learn if we could examine it. We both agree it's unlikely this dry planet is this horror's place of origin, especially consider what we observed during the vessel's evacuation. Clearly, this hole is too small for it to have fit through. Hypothesis: there is another entrance to this cave. If there is, Coleus and I will find it. We can leave valuable information undiscovered. An update: we need to find a way inside quickly. Muller because when I returned here to search for an entrance to the cave, there were children playing on the specimen. Oh, hey, it's one of these. All right, well, another cave with another entrance. 3 minutes of oxygen remaining. Oh, well, this looks like trees. And trees mean oxygen. Love that for me. Should we build the sun station at the power to power the Ash Twin project? Are there other ways to generate this level of power? Theoretically, yes. Practically, no. I can't imagine discovering them in our lifetimes. I understand this proposal is unsettling, but the sun station must be built if we hope to complete the Ash Twin project. I almost can't comprehend this is being suggested seriously. The purpose of the sun station goes against every standard we hold ourselves to and everything we believe in as a species. Unsurprisingly, Idea, I disagree. We're pushing a possible new technology further than ever before. That, in my experience, is the defining characteristic of our species. If we fail, and the probability of this is not insignificant, we will, without question, destroy ourselves, all life here, and the rest of the star system. I wish to protect these species. The potential annihilation of an entire star system is too severe a cost. We shouldn't build the sun station, no matter how badly we want the knowledge that comes with it. Fear of failure is a poor reason not to try. I believe if we're cautious, the sun station will work. I believe in Pi. Poke, I'm deeply honored. Idea, I comprehend your position. However, if we aren't all but certain the sun station will not cause destruction once we built it, then I won't support the station's use. I think the sun station's what's killing us all. That could be it. Oh. Okay, what is... I don't know what I'm doing, but I am doing it. Oh, the lights are on! Anglerfish Overlook District. Stepping Stone District. High Energy Lab Trailhead. Eye Shrine District. I want to go to the Eye Shrine. What the heck? Why do you got these over here? I can't go in there. Oh, another one. Something interesting back here. Some neat little houses. Oh my god. Why is there so much of this? Yeah, let's not. Where does this take me? Oh, notes. I don't know why everyone says the eye is important. They say it brought us to the solar system, but is that good? Dad told me that a lot of Nomai died when our clan came here. What if the eye wanted that to happen? What if the eye isn't something good? What is the eye, I wonder? All right, well, I think I got the notes over here. Well, I guess I got the notes I have access to, because I can't do anything with that ghost stuff. At least not of my current knowledge. Gravity cannon. Ooh, that sounds fun. What the heck? Wait, can I like... No, that didn't work. I was like, maybe I can blow it up. Maybe I can like get by. Gravity cannon sounds awesome. Oh, I guess that's a easy... If I come to this, there's a much easier way down. What the heck is this? The shuttle is currently resting at the Comet. Follow the shuttle home. Activate the gravity cannon. I don't know how to control this thing. Oh, wait. The Sunless City. Oh, is this another way in? Yes. But like with an asterisk. All right, let's get in this shuttle thing. Ooh. I fear our situation may be dire. Pi, Poke, and I have landed here on this comet not long after its arrival in the star system. Our shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Pi and Poke were able to locate a fissure in the ice on the comet's sunward side, and they descended in sight to investigate the source of the readings. But Pi and my sister have been gone for a long time now. They haven't contacted me since descending below the surface either. Should I leave the shuttle to look for them? I want to follow protocol, but I don't know what I'll do if they aren't well. Poke, Pi, come back to me safely, my friends. Oh no. Whoa, uh-oh. Ooh, poor timing. Moments before disaster, that last picture. Well, I gotta go back to the gravity cannon now. All right, Church Camp, Escape Pod 2, Sunless City, Quantum Caves, Lake Bed Cave, Anglerfish Fossil, Sun Station, Gravity Cannon, Frozen Nomai Shuttle. Wait, what was this? Oh yeah, this was about that planet. Two of Nomai located fissure in the ice on the interloper's sunward side. They descend inside to investigate. The interloper. Oh, so I haven't been on the interloper. But does that mean I can get on the interloper with this if it lines up? Well, send me back to the twins. A nomai named Coleus mysteriously vanished from a cave at the bottom of the dry lake at Ember Twins North Pole. I mean, I could go to the North Pole instead of going straight to the cannon to die again. Oh, wait, the North Pole is where our friend was. I didn't even process that. But that means I get to go in the pit. So dark down here. There's another hole too. Don't mind if I do. Already filling with sand, man. I guess I gotta go quick. Or more likely die in the process, because this thing's a maze down here. Oh wait, is this the cave I was in earlier? It might be. But I don't feel particularly mysteriously vanished right now. And I also did die in the cave. Pretty rough death. That one sounded pretty bad. All right, do I want to go to the laser? Or do I want to go to the thing that killed me? Or just whatever the heck this is. This looks neat. And it was a perfect landing. You got over here. This planet sometimes, and only sometimes, has a moon. This is also of note. It disappears if no one is watching it. Isn't that a fascinating orbital characteristic? This is my first time encountering a natural satellite with the ability to vanish when not being watched. We should study it, or even better, we should travel there. I agree. Our first step would be determining a method to track this phantom moon so that we can always know where it is. Given its reluctance to move while consciously observed, it might be a form of macroscopic quantum mechanics. I found your note, Morai. Kindly count me among this moon's admirers. What is happening when it disappears? I doubt it ceases to exist. Does it move to another location? I believe so. Not only does this moon appear around Brittle Hollow, I can confirm it sometimes orbits Timber Hearth as well. Dude, I want to go to the moon. Recording. Light campfire. Gotta light it. Church research notes. Property of church. Clearly, the Nomai were making astronomical observations here. They chose an excellent spot. What is this big rotating device for? What was it the Nomai were observing? I'd posit there's something special about the orange symbol on that device. HAL and the new astronaut's transmitter tool would be nice to have handy about now. Let's read this. Quantum moon locator is functioning. We have markers for each of the places the moon goes. No, Burr. I just observed the quantum moon in orbit around Dark Bramble. I added a marker for Dark Bramble. I thought the locator now accounted for all of the phantom moon's locations, but sometimes the locator can't tell where the moon is. Perhaps there is a problem with the device? It's also possible there exists a sixth place in the solar system to which the phantom moon travels. You have keen eyes, my friend, so this moon travels to a total of 5 locations, not 4. Well, 6, I guess. Have read that in a different order. Neat. Little quantum moon. I don't know if I'm quite smart enough to get to it yet. All right, I want to go back to the fun little launcher thing. Where did it sound like you were going? The comet. So is this a way I can get to the comet? I might have missed the deadline for that. That's something neat out there. That doesn't mean I can't launch off somewhere still. It could be fun. Like whatever that thing is in the distance that I'm about to cross. No, it's not like very direct. Ooh, let's go there. Oh, that was wrong. Let's go there. And I missed. This is quite cozy, though. Bam. Oh, no, well, that didn't work. What? Oh, wait, I'm back now? The middle brought me back? If I'm already wasting time and this is the place I gotta wait to go to, maybe, just maybe, I should land here. Okay, what's this? There's an elevator. We got a scroll. Brenton's visiting from the Hanging City. We are planning the Ash Twin project at the High Energy Lab on Ember Twins Equator. I became lost on Ember Twin. My gratitude that Rami found me. But the High Energy Lab is the building with the large solar panels. I'm surprised I didn't see it. I imagine our otherwise immensely clever Kanoi would lose his own head if it weren't not anatomically possible. High Energy Lab, building with large solar panels at Ember Twins Equator. Ooh, I can open this door. Oh, careful, 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 careful. It was intended. Now I'm at the top. And they got air here. And I didn't even have to open the door. Not really anything in here. What was the point? High Energy Lab, Ash Twin Towers. Oh, this is something I was looking at. Several large Nomai towers form a ring around Ash Twin's Equator. I guess there is more to explore here, and I have not quite gotten it. Something's appearing. The place looks awesome now, though. Like before, it was just a ton of sand, and now it's this. Oh, door. Oh, is it just to the elevator? Well, okay, but what about that like broken thing before everything explodes? There was that building I couldn't get into. Heal level critical. Well, that sucks. Fine, it's fine. I make it. 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 No, it's over. It's okay. Now I can go back to the awesome cannon thing and launch it into the interloper. Okay, it's coming. You know, I didn't need to be as fast as I thought I did. The anticipation is killing me. What if I miss? I think I'm going to be seeing it after the sun here. That it? Yes. Go. Come on. Come on. I'm jumping. It's too fast. Gosh, dang it, I missed. Of course I missed. Oh, do I want to get it on the like turnaround maybe? Because now it's pretty close. No, because the shooter's aiming this way. But I do think I get it here. Okay. Really, it comes like more into view. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. And I've missed my opportunity. I thought it would get like more in the center, you know? All right, maybe I lied and I actually can get it on the rebound. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be looking at it. I just really thought that, what the heck was that? I thought this was good technology. And you're telling me it just like fell off the platform? Is there anything left underground? Because I missed my ride. That secret door was over here. Okay, I don't think I've been down here. Oh, there's a thing down there too that I can't access anymore. I guess that's also good to be aware of. Are we playing the fossil fish game tonight? I fed the fossil fish a new lantern. If you go to the Stepping Stone Cave, the entrance to the fossil fish cave is easy to see now. Gratitude, Solemnum. It's good you're small enough to climb in through the hole at the Anglerfish Overlook. I'm still small enough. You won't be for long. Mom and Dad are tall, so you and I will be tall too. So there's a way into the fish at the Stepping Stone Cave. I gotta find the lantern. Reading the fossil fish cave to play the game. If you're too big to climb through the Anglerfish Overlook hole, you'll have to go the long way, but it isn't far. Go to Stepping Stone Cave and then up and into the fossil fish cave. I tried to get to the fossil fish through the Stepping Stone Cave, but I couldn't find the entrance. Where is it? Remember to feed the fossil fish first. If you go to Anglerfish Overlook and throw a light into his mouth, he'll show you the way. Oh, that's what they mean. Beckett can't fit through the Anglerfish Overlook hole anymore because he grew bigger. He's taller than Levi now. Who cares? Ilix is still tallest. Okay, so I can throw my little thing in there, and then that's how I get the light. 3 minutes oxygen remain. Hopefully, it's still reachable. Wait. I think we're good. Oh my god, I just barely made it up. Whoever was it when we ended last time is the anglerfish. Rule change, the anglerfish now has to wear a blindfold. And do not peek. Why are we changing it? It's too hard if you can't see anything. Aunt Pie says real anglerfish are blind, so you have to wear a blindfold. The rule stands. Rule update, it's okay if younger kids don't wear the blindfold when they're in. The rest of us will still wear it for scientific accuracy and to make the game more even. The rest of us, the little fish, line up against one wall when the anglerfish says go. The little fish will sneak across to the other side. The anglerfish catches you, you're eaten. Last little fish to be caught is the new anglerfish. The old anglerfish gives the new anglerfish the blindfold. Oh no. That's sad. I don't even know if I can make it that high. Well, this sucks. There's stuff up there. That door's open at the bottom. Or do you think I'm too late? Oh, hey, it is. High energy lab. Oh, that was something that was mentioned. Probably follow this, and then hopefully I don't get crushed by sand. I probably will, but you know, hopefully I don't. What the heck? They won't let me go through. Okay, but if I wait just the right amount of time, I can walk over, and then I gotta hurry. All right, don't let my suit get punctured, and go. What? Scammed. Okay, what's with the joke? All right, what kind of sick joke? Who plays this kind of sick joke on somebody who can't die? Oh wait, I think I found it anyways. That's a sick joke. Anything over on this side? Or is that just a way out? That might just be a way out. And I've already taken some damage and my O2 is getting a little sketchy. All right, well, let's go up this. Okay, I can't. But I guess I have to go up the other way. Okay, well, I definitely haven't been in here. All right, what we got? What we got? What we got? Another view. Remove warp core. Huh. I guess I tried the two that are like this. I didn't do anything. I will try the two other ones. Or maybe I put them in the wrong way. I didn't do anything. Maybe I should read. We're going to show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing from the White Hole Station. Remy and I are devising an experiment to test if this is real phenomenon or simply machine error. In theory, what we want to try to reproduce is a negative amount of time elapsing between something entering the black hole and exiting the white hole at its destination. Initial things first. Our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup on the white hole station. Hypothesis: it is possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. So I want to do the black hole and then white hole on the right, I guess is what that's saying. The Southern Observatory is asking if creating a 22-minute interval is possible. That is, to have something arrive 22 minutes before it is actually sent through the warp. We're learning the negative interval of time between departure and arrival can be increasing by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases at an exponential rate. Hypothesis: creating a 22-minute long interval is possible, while we are currently unable to generate the necessary energy. Remy and I believe it would be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy, a thrilling but enormous undertaking. Would also require advanced warp technology able to handle such energy. We would also likely need an enormous space to fit these proposed new energy and warp technologies together. The only location large enough would be the Ash Twin. The energy is currently unavailable, you say. You're a gas, Pi. My pun was intended, Remy, so I believe it's you who are Aeriform. See, all I can really put together is that, 22 minutes? That's probably how long it takes me to explode. The Ash Twin project will be one of our biggest undertakings, metaphorically and physically. To build it, we need a way to travel quickly between Ash Twin and each location that holds crucial project materials. What if we use warp towers like the one we have on the White Hole Station to connect Ash Twin directly to each critical location? Poke, Root, and I began work on this immediately in the Black Hole Forge. This will keep us busy. Of note, each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. My gratitude to those who noted my imprecise language. Yes, the sun is not a planet. I believe this has been sufficiently clarified. Kindly stop reminding me. We can design each tower to visually reflect its warp destination. The Giant's Deep Tower, for instance, could resemble a cyclone, and we could model the Timber Hearth Tower after a geyser mountain. Wait, so there's teleporters? Each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. Oh, and are these the buildings? Looks like it. Oh yeah, that's a cyclone. Whoa. Whoa. Think they'll let me go through that? That'd be pretty cool. Because now I want to go back to those towers because I know they're teleporters now, but I don't know how to use them, and I might need the little core thing. But if I need the little core thing, I'd have to go back in the cave. I mean, some of them are just like completely out of the sand though. I could also try launching at the comet again. There's like so many things I want to do, like at least 3 things, which is arguably a problem because that's too many things for one person to do. I don't know why I want to do this that much, so much. It doesn't necessarily seem like something I couldn't fly into. Like it's not like this thing when I was trying to get to it. And right there. You know, I don't know if this thing works. I think they built a bad ship, guys. Okay, I kind of want to go in here again and bring one of those little things I found with me. I think a solution here would be if I simply like blew up the Ash Twin, then there's no potential issues with sand. I think that would be pretty reasonable. What? What is this? They didn't tell me about this. I just turned something on. It's a good thing I came back. What happens if I do this? Now no power is going to this. There is power going the other way. I don't know what the power means. Thing is, this is a default state. I'm changing it. Wait, now that that's off, can I? No, that's still, that hole is still there. All right, I'm gonna go back to my ship. Is this gonna be fine? Yeah. Wait. Ooh. Ooh. I was wrong. It was not fine. Oh, huh. Did I just miss this or oh, that's a little curious. I guess I just missed that earlier. I'm upside down. Here's our first delivery, Yarrow. 1 warp core fresh from the Black Hole Forge. Root is installing this core's sibling on Brittle Hollow as I write this. My gratitude, Clary. With this, the Ash Twin project is underway. I confess, I'm deeply curious about what you and Poke found on the White Hole Station that started this project. Could I visit sometime to learn more? Or can you do? The White Hole Station is the model for the towers being built for the Ash Twin project. So a visit to this station would be doubly useful. I suppose, more precisely, I would like to visit the White Hole Station with you, Clary. Yarrow, stop using this scroll wall to flirt with my I knew it was flirting. In romantic matters, her density rivals the neutron stars, and go meet her on the White Hole Station. Be happy to explain our findings. I wish I could wait here for you to arrive, but the forge and my unfinished work here is calling. I'll return with more material soon. This is the black hole. I wish I could steal it. I quite enjoyed stealing this one. Wait, did I never read this one either? How did I miss so many of these? I was on this planet for so long. Some time has passed since I checked in with you, Pi. How are you and Ideo progressing with the Sun Station plans? Presently, my assessment is that our plan will either fail explosively or succeed explosively. Pi, you know I don't find that funny. How curious, Rami thinks I'm a gas. I don't recall requesting that you monitor this conversation, Idea. I don't see what state of matter you are has to do with this, and I don't recall supporting the Sun Station's construction, but here we are. Hypothesis: time spent away from the station would be beneficial to you both. I'm instantly interested in testing your hypothesis, Yarrow. That, at least, we can agree on. I think I could make the flight over there. I kind of want to go to that, like, sun station thing. Maybe it's already been consumed by the sun, though. I've seen it a few times, but, I don't exactly see it right now. How's my ship log doing? What do we got that's new? Anglerfish fossil. Oh yeah, I never went in there. High energy lab, Ash Twin, Tower Designs, White Hole Station, Black Hole Forge. There's so many things. Brittle Hollow. That's a little menacing in there, don't you think? All right, well, first things first, I go to the cool looking building. Distress beacon, escape pod 1. Is everyone unharmed? No one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. This is good news, at least. Have we heard from escape pod 2 or escape pod 3? No, I'm unable to make contact. My equipment can't hear the other 2 escape pods' distress signals. However, if it's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. I'll continue calling for them. My gratitude, if we can. Thatch, the moon is approaching again. Everyone brace yourself swiftly. The volcanic moon has returned. Be cautious of falling ash and debris. I believe the moon has passed. The planet doesn't appear eager to have guests. We are certainly unwelcome on its surface. We need to find shelter, and quickly. The volcanic moon won't be gone for long. I observed several promising sites below the surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down this cliff. Perhaps we could build platforms? Volcanic moon, huh? Escape pod 1, vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated, awaiting departure from vessel. Escape pod 3, launching escape pod 2, now launching escape pod 1. Alert, collision imminent, preparing for impact. Scanning external environment, scan complete, minor structural instabilities detected, pockets of breathable air detected, adequate solar energy detected, verdict hospitable. Oh, what's this? Oh. Well, I guess I'm not reading that, huh? Oh, careful, careful, careful. That's cool. This knowledge is too dear to lose. Here is everything we can recall about the signal we encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal was older than the universe itself. This is the most significant detail. No Nomai clan has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in the universe be older than the universe itself? Imagine what rare and profound knowledge it might offer. We must find this eye of the universe. Oh, that's why they were searching for it. Signal looks like an eye, round with a circle at the center, much like a pupil. Suppose the signal was looking for something. Oh, more info about the eye of the universe. It's older than the universe. Why would they call it the eye of the universe? Careful, be careful. Go into orbit, go into orbit, go into orbit, go into orbit. Quick, quick, quick. And just like that, I'm a gamer. Oh, and I didn't find signal. Oh, well, I'm a little late for that. All right, do I want to ignore trying to launch that thing onto the comet this time? No, I go for it again. Well, I mean, I could very quickly try and go, it's what, the North Pole? That thing at the bottom. Have I gone down this hole yet? Oh yeah, this was the hole I got pissed in because they like blocked me off. I was like, what's the point, man? Are you gonna make a hole without something in the hole? All right, well, I guess I should have just given up. I mean, maybe there is something in the hole, right? But I'm just too weak. Anyways, maybe I still have time to try launching myself at the thing again. All right, well, I think I'm missing it. Okay, maybe I can land on it myself. Go, go, go. The answer was no, I could not land on it myself. All right, we're going again. I'll waste as much time as I want on this endeavor. I think I'm gonna launch really early this time, because every time I launch at the intuitive time of it is in the like center of my vision, I miss it by a billion miles. Now. Wrong way, crap. What? 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 It was the right way, but it didn't. Dude, that's so annoying. All right, anyways, I'm doing the other thing. I'm going back to the fish. There we go. Now we go up there. Oh, there's a door here. Where the door leads. Is it a one-way door? Yes, yes it was. Anglerfish study. An update. All right, while I was here making sketches of the anglerfish, I observed the children I saw earlier playing here again. They've added a rule to their game that incorporates our research. It's wonderful. I'm entirely divided. It's never too early to appreciate biology. A long growth protruding from its head is bioluminescent. Perhaps it's used this growth to attract prey. Visually, the specimen appears to be of the same species as the anglerfish and dark bramble. We don't believe it originated from this planet. This anglerfish's digestive tract suggests death by starvation. Dang, it starved. That's rough. I think the main other thing on this planet I had, besides launching into the comet, was the missing hole. High energy lab. There's more to explore here. I could take a quick detour to Sun Station, or I could keep exploring here. Because I can probably still get on Sun Station, I would think. There it is. All right. Autopilot. Autopilot, please don't let me down. Oh, can I not autopilot to this? Crap, 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 crap. That's fine. Because now I get to try again. Not to land on that, but to go to the comet, the interloper. Port hull damaged. That was great flying, though. Don't yell at me. It's fine. What did I hit? Oh. You know, I guess it did matter, huh? It's fine, I'll go myself. Yeah, we got plenty of time still. I gotta hurry. And now. You know, I have a simple dream and I can't achieve it. All right, there's technically more for me to explore in the caves, so I guess I should go in the caves. I guess the question is, if pressing the thing reroutes like the power, like what's the purpose of that? Is there a benefit I get from the power being on? Like does putting these in here and then turning it on do something? If I remove one and place another. Because it wasn't doing anything when I had this. As far as I could tell. All right, so I guess the question is, did turning this off do anything? I don't know if I have a good way to go back to the city the more I think about it, especially because all my fuel is gone. I can't even go down. That's hecked up. It might be worth dying, or I guess just going down to the one thing I missed it. Oh, this is the crash site cave. I don't even know if I'll be able to make it through. And even if I do, I'll probably just die again. Suit punctured and I'm dead. I think I'm just gonna go to a different planet. Learn more. Or I could go to the Sun Station and probably die in the process. That sounds awesome, personally. How am I gonna do this? Yeah, you just won't let me lock onto that, will you? Oh, there's that symbol in there. Maybe that's a hint. Sometimes you just gotta simply trust in your ability as a pilot. Okay, maybe the gravity's too big. And maybe I go back to that one thing that takes forever to get to. Oh, but what if I was a really talented pilot and I flew straight to the station? And it was this symbol. Can I place the thing in here? No, but there is white, which was the thing that you warp from. Change the power over. Maybe I just go to my ship and then I can more easily see if anything has changed. These still turn on? No. I mean, makes sense. Like, turn the power off. I think it would be easier for me to figure out anything if, like, the teleporter thing that it was hooked up to actually had any noticeable change when I hooked it up to the power. As far as I could tell, nothing different happened. I mean, I could just end the loop. I think I might just do that and go to a different planet. Hello. Well, that was easy. Let's get a brittle hollow. Wow, like hasn't exploded at all yet. You know, I don't really know what a good spot to land on this planet would be, knowing the circumstances of it all. That's awesome. Oh yeah, I forgot to put on my thing. Good thing I landed somewhere there was air. All right, let's go here so I can go inside. Look out below. Look out for the gravity hole. Or should you slip and lose your grip, then into space you'll go. Yeah, I don't know what any of that means. Something bramble. I can't understand. Why did the vessel crash in that place? Was the vessel unwell in some way? No, and Nona and I checked before the warp, and the warp core and navigation systems were both well. We warped to follow that curious signal from the eye of the universe. Where we arrived was wrong. It wasn't where we tried to go. Suppose it wasn't a problem with the vessel, but with our destination. I'm afraid for our friends in Escape Pod 3. That's the one escape pod we have not found. Oh, something's breaking. That's rough. Hopefully I read that one. We can hear the others' escape pods distress signals, which gives me hope. Folly, are you still here? I am unsure how to survive in this place without you. I'm unsure how to be me without you. Oh, where's that thing? I'll go here. Oh, that's not something to stand on, is it? That's rough. Yeah, I figured it might warp me somewhere. Just, I wasn't quite sure where. That's actually a good question. Where am I? Oh, hey, maybe I can land on something? Perfect timing. What were the odds of that even happening? Or has this just always been here? Yeah, it looks like this just stays here. Okay. Oh, gravity. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Welcome to the White Hole Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you aren't the first. This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. A tower's warp can only be used during the brief window when the tower is aligned with its corresponding astral body. In this case, Brittle Hollow. You must be standing on the warp platform on the floor during this alignment to be warped. If you look up while the station is rotating, you can see the alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. Oh, pick up Ember Twin Projection Stone. Do I show a projection stone again? I guess I'll go down. Uh-huh. This is orienting the thing. This is useful information because now I know what the heck this is. And that means I know how to warp places. Did it go too fast? Did I need to make it stop? We're good. So the white one's a receiver and a black one is a transporter. So where the heck am I? Oh, I'm actually where my ship is. Yippee. Guess I haven't explored the outside here, huh? To our friends on Brittle Hollow, I just warped here from the White Hole Station. On the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole, our design worked. We've successfully recreated warp travel. This is wonderful news. I can't wait to see the warp tower, although it's been a long time since I've jumped through a black hole. I don't know how close it is to Anona's original design, but as long as what we built works, then I'm delighted. I knew we could do it. Zava, I hope you're reading this. Wait, this can't be correct. Clary, have you seen these readings? If they were accurate, they would violate causality. There must be an equipment error somewhere. I'm returning to Whitehall Station. If you and Root meet me there, we can run a full diagnostic and hopefully locate the problem. Don't tell Cassava. Something causality. Oh, I can place this here. Yippee. Rami and I reviewed the records you sent, Poke, and they appear to show Nomai are arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before departing from Whitehall Station. I understand it's exceedingly odd, but Clary and I have tested and retested the equipment, and the result is the same every time someone warps. The interval is incredibly minuscule, roughly 100,000ths of a second. You suppose our instruments can't accurately measure time to such a small degree? It's already told you, Rami, these measurements can't be accurate. How can a Nomai arrive on Brittle Hollow before he or she ever stepped into the teleporter? The implications are absurd. Poke, as Pi is confident the reading is inaccurate. She's kindly helping me attempt to recreate this phenomenon at the High Energy Lab. We're designing an experiment to take more data. Poke, the High Energy Lab is in Canyon at Ember's Twin Equator. Come here at once. You need to see this. And lastly, I don't disagree. It would mean I've inadvertently broken several fundamental theories regarding this universe. We would have to reconsider all of our beliefs about the nature of time. Yes, I hope so too. Is this one of the, do I get to do one of the weird things? Whoa. I couldn't see it like this before. Oh, this is showing me a different place. Has anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. I compliment your eyes. How do you imagine it disappears? Hypothesis. Could it be a shift in the light spectrum? Suppose this moon is too shy to show us its face. I'm interested in your playful moon. Is it much more like its violent friend, Hollow's lantern? This moon isn't volcanic to my unaided eyes. Sometimes it leaves its friend Hollow's lantern for nights at a time. Nights, the moon circles this planet appear random. It seems to travel as it likes. Imagine if it were two volcanic moons. There can exist too much lava. I'd strongly prefer we test the null hypothesis. Imagine there'd be none of us left. Okay. I still don't know how to find this stupid quantum moon. Okay, what are my new things? Muriel, we got our murals. Still don't know Escape Pod 3. Still don't know the vessel. White Station we've been to. Northern Glacier. There's something going on these murals. A mural of Nomai vessels encountering a signal. A mural of Dark Bramble ensnaring the Nomai vessel. A mural of 3 escape pods evacuating the Nomai vessel. And then we don't know Escape Pod 3. And a Nomai warped to the solar system in a spaceship called the Vessel. They were attempting to follow a signal from the eye of the universe. The vessel crashed somewhere in Dark Bramble. Okay, well that's cool to know. I'm not really too worried about going there yet. Let's go down. Have I not talked to the person on this planet, I guess? I guess not. I could go talk to him real quick. But then again, I'm distracted. Ow. What? I guess I can walk up this, maybe? Ryback. Oh, you launched. That's great. Great job, you. Well, I guess that means I've been out here a while, huh? Well, this is Brittle Hollow. You probably knew that. Lots of history here. It's great. What are you doing here? I'm here to see the Hanging City. It's always been my dream to see it with my own 4 eyes, ever since I was a hatchling. An alien race lived in this solar system long before our species even existed. How could I not want to see what their civilization was like? Only... Probably heard the others say it, right? I'm afraid of space. Seriously, I'm more surprised than anybody that I'm out here. You want to know how I even got this far? I fell, tripped over a gravity crystal. It's dumb luck. I landed somewhere my little scout says is halfway stable instead of being sucked into what's below. I've been gauging the stability of the ground around me using my little scout, and this seems to be the place with the best surface integrity, so I'm just gonna stay here until I'm ready to move on. That's enough of me. How about my problems? You didn't come all this way to listen to me blather, did you? Heh, that'd be, yeah. I learned something. Oh, cool. I found, I saw the Sunless City on Ember Twin. You mean there's another Nomai city inside of Ember Twin? That's incredible. Whole city, and I had no idea it existed. That's great. How do they keep the sand out? If it were me, I'd be nervous about getting buried in the caves by that awful river of sand. Gosh, the Nomai sure were ingenious, building an entire settlement underground. The Sunless City, wow. That means there were 2 groups of Nomai, one that lived on Ember Twin and one that lived here on Brittle Hollow. But they must have traveled around the solar system since Nomai writing can be found on other planets too. I also found a Nomai escape pod on Brittle Hollow. Wow, so then the Nomai probably came here from somewhere outside the solar system. And they must have been in trouble when they launched their escape pod, but what kind of trouble? Where should I explore here? Oh wow, where shouldn't you explore here? Not the black hole, actually. That's very no. Which is unfortunate because the most exciting stuff is all below the crust, including the Hanging City. Just That's just to the north. You can kind of see it from here. There's also this big dome on the South Pole called the Southern Observatory. You can't get inside from the surface. Trust me, I tried. But if it's like the rest of the Nomai structures here, there's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. I wonder, does the marshmallow heal me? Perfect. It did. Okay, that's cool. All right, so the South Observatory is where stuff is. Also, what does this do? Oh, that's cool. The Tower of Quantum Knowledge. I guess we'll go to that. Maybe the Tower of Quantum Knowledge will let me finally reach the Quantum Moon. Be welcome to in this place. Above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you're making your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, ascend these stairs and obtain the last of the knowledge you need for your journey. Ooh, what stairs? I mean, I guess this maybe it could go up. Does this count as stairs up to the library, or will I just go up to the surface, not reach the library? I want to get to the moon. Unidentified signal nearby. Huh. Well, I'm gonna read this first. I know there's the thing back there I gotta read, but Blue and Felix and I have determined this. A typical shard of rock is the reason objects in this grove are behaving in a quantum manner. The only other objects we've observed displaying this quantum behavior is the wandering moon. I imagine the moon's behavior and this groves are related. In her note from earlier, Felix mentions this strange type of rock isn't found elsewhere on Brittle Hollow. What if it isn't originally from this planet? Hypothesis. This quantum shard is from the wandering quantum moon. Perhaps it is even a small piece of the moon itself. That would make sense. Of note, a unique single is coming from this shard. Curious, our friend the Wandering Moon sounds the same. We've also heard the same signal this shard produces, calling out from the Giant's Deep, Timber Hearth, and the Hourglass Twins. Suppose there are other shards like this one. No, that would make sense. The trees are moving. The trees are in this grove wander about freely. The entire planet, roots and all. This is not normal, even for this alien planet. And I've never seen them move. Is that even possible? If anyone else witnesses this disturbing behavior, I implore you, record your observations here. Either these trees are aberrant or my brain must be. Luke is right, the trees do move. I confess I didn't notice until I read his notes. Alarmingly, it isn't only the trees. There is other matters in this area, such as the unusual shard of rock moving in the same eerie way. The rock is unusual for another reason too. It possesses color and texture I've never seen elsewhere on this planet. Hypothesis. This rock shard's presence is significant. We should study it. Could it be what is causing other objects to also move about this area? Beneath the feet lies the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you are preparing to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, descend the steps to the entrance below. The knowledge held within will help you on your journey. All right, hopefully I can make it in before the moon or the sun explodes. All right, let's move you down. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it up that. They taunt me. Oh. Oh, interesting. Not feeling great about all those explosions. Oh, wait. Oh, I think mine just exploded. Well, I guess it's time. This is like the rocks that fell out. Wait, can I land on these right now? Crap. Level, man. Don't die, don't die, don't die. No, I was going too fast. I got too greedy. But good to know. That's pretty good information. Maybe I don't need to get there fast. I just got to get there really, really late. I guess I could figure out how the weight mechanic works at the campfire, because it says doze off, but that might just kill me. What's that? Oh, don't want to land there. Oh, is that the... Whoa, you can see it on this camera? That's cool. Might as well see what happened. That's terrifying. Because I don't know how much time I have left. I just know I have 22 minutes total. Allegedly. I actually don't know that. What, you got a launcher too? Okay, I didn't know this ship, this place was as awesome as it was. It was currently resting at the Quantum Moon. Bring it back. I wanna see it. I'm here after watching it wander for skies for so long. I'm about to stand for the first time on the Quantum Moon. It's Expected, my shuttle has landed at the moon's south pole. Now I'll make the remainder of my journey on foot. We don't know why the Quantum Moon always welcomes its visitors at the south pole, just that it is true. As a child, I considered such unknown sinister. Now, though, I understand they bear no ill will. The universe is as we are. I am ready. So I'm gonna jump down this way, which is by our friend, I think. Yeah, and then there's the place I want to go to. First, I need to get my robot in there. And after I go through, we track down my scout. Oh, I think here we go. This way. But I think we're good. Welcome, Solanum. Your arrival here means you've completed your preparations on Giant's Deep and you're ready to depart for the Quantum Moon. On your pilgrimage, the Quantum Moon will carry you just as it carried me and many in our clan before me to the moon's 6th and most secret location. And you'll be aided in your pilgrimage by the shrine our clan built on the Quantum Moon. But remember this final rule. To explore the 6th location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. Be curious on your journey. Is there anything else in here? I was told I would finally know how to explore the Quantum Moon. What the? These the different planets? I guess that's what they might be. Is this showing me where the Quantum Moon is? I guess so. Oh, there's another one. Oh, no, can I not place it down? Because I'm in space. Is this not the intended way to do this? I just might not be able to read this one, guys. Oh, wait. There we go. If you're here to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, you're almost prepared to set out on this deeply significant journey. Before you do, pause and remember your history. We make this journey not only for ourselves, but also to honor the members of our clan who came before us. Those who, after the crash that brought them to this star system, became stranded on Brittle Hollow and on Ember Twin. With no communication between these two groups of survivors, these Nomai looked upwards from two different planets and saw the same wandering moon visiting their skies. It was this moon, the Quantum Moon, that kept their curiosity alive during this long period of hardship. After the two divided groups were able to reunite, it became our clan's united goal to find and visit the Quantum Moon. This took time, and many Nomai who dreamed of seeing the Quantum Moon died before discovering how to make the long journey. When you reach the Quantum Moon, recall these Nomai and carry their curiosity onward with you. Is there anything else to read? They didn't answer my question. Oh no, music's playing. Fortunately, I do not see a tablet. Well, it's almost time to get out of here, I guess. I can't see it. I wanted to watch it. Oh, there it is. Goodbye. Gravity cannon, quantum shuttle, power of quantum knowledge, quantum shrine. What's that? A little entrance. Oh, I landed right next to you. We're parking buddies. Oh, actually, I don't know how I feel about that anymore. Of course. I'm here. I did it. I put the ship down safely. And the ship went down, and I didn't sustain bodily harm. A few minor repairs, and it's like the ship never even hit these rocks. One of my better attempts. Feldspar would barely have laughed at me, I bet. The good news, the bad news, I haven't found a way inside the structure yet. The door is broken, and I know I'm not great at exploring, but I think I would have found a different entrance by now if there were one. But probably. Can't get inside from here, but I know there are paths below the surface. I'm gonna head north to the ruins on the equator to try and find a way down. You think I can, I guess the answer is technically yes, but it's also like, well, now what? I guess I just haphazardly park here and hope for the best. Oh, unfortunate. Oh, I have to use the teleporter again. Unless I rotate fast enough out. I can take a trip to Dark Bramble. Wait. This is my chance. Oh, no, no, no. This sucks. I missed. Although, I'll go here. As spooky as this one looks, no harm in taking a quick look over here. Very tempting to just instantly fly right into whatever that is. Oh, is this thing gonna be bigger on the inside than it is on the outside? It's just the vibe I'm getting. I guess I'm going in. Yeah, definitely a little bigger on the inside. Is this the place where it said the anglerfish were? Can't remember. I mean, I remember seeing one in the drone I shot. I guess I don't even know what I'm looking for. Duplicate signal scout error. I guess any... No, nothing. All right, well, I guess I'm going this way. Seems like the furthest I can go. There's another thing down there. Oh. I'm out. Well, that was an interesting experience. I'm going back in. I don't see any reason not to do this. Oh, there was something. My scout went for a second. Oh, is this the thing I saw? Gotta aim it right. Because this is, yeah, it's there again. Shame it's still too small to go in there. I would love to see the big fish. I guess maybe if I follow the lights, like a lure. I don't know. It also just feels like I'm going in an endless circle now. Oh yeah, there it is. I think I need more information to explore there. Classic. I guess I could go to Giant's Deep. This sounds like a pretty obvious thing to go towards, you know? Learn more about the Nomai statue. Maybe I do that real quick. Send me there. Stop autopiloting. Autopilot, you're trying to crash me again. What's that? There. Sorry, I'm distracted. We're going to the moon. Hey, little moon. Is there anything? Oh. Went right through it. You're not letting me autopilot to it. Seems hard to land on. I think this will help me land on it. Oh, that's... Exit ship to repair. Come on, not now, man. I don't want to. If you insist. All right. And was the hull damaged at all? I don't think so. You got a big tractor thing over here. I just will go inside. Launch module, control module, and probe tracking module. Let's go to the this one. Giant's Deep projection stone. Okay. Well, first let's read it, and then we'll project. I have bad news, Evans. Eero says there was a problem with the probe's power source. The orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Cassava. I wish I were a friend, but no. They aren't certain they can fix the problem, so the orbital probe cannon is on indefinite hiatus. No, that's so sad. Tell Privet and Mullo they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. An update. Mel and I will join you and Daz. Privet left to visit her brother. She fears Idea may feel responsible. Well, it's a shame they shut down the probe cannon. Project me. Oh, this place is cool. No, I'm wondering if I'm being projected into a different place or a different time. Launch module projection. Read that. Malo, my better 50%. Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components. Soon, relatively speaking, we'll know the eye's precise location. Thought of concluding our elder's curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature. Love. Cassava tells me he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting we are not under any circumstances to go above. I see, and I am right to think that consequently we'll be ignoring that setting. I can posit with nearly 100% certainty our friends have accounted for our nature, so I suggest we do. No, that's so true. Giving the orbital probe cannon all the power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can. As far as it can, I'll make some adjustments. Okay, so they used the probe. Find it. This is how they found the eye of the universe. Okay, yeah, it might be a time thing because everything looks fine when I get off of it. Wait, I can jump up here. Can I stand in this or will I die? Kind of surprised not die. All right, let's go up here and go to the other areas. All right, so that was control. Oops, don't go too fast. I'm getting dizzy again. The probe tracking module. This one looks broken off. Just gone, or is it findable? Of course, the tracking module will be the one that's knocked off. Did I not come from launch? Gosh dang it. I guess it looks like there's a way I can get into launch. Oh yeah, it was showing me launch. Okay, so maybe it isn't time. Fuel level critical. Oh well. Probe tracking module projection stone. Oh, where is it? I guess we'll read it first. Imagine, Privet, the probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You'll be the first to see them. I'm honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once anyway, so who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? I would mind, Mallow. I would mind, because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. Yeah, that's a good point, and it's kind of the situation I'm noticing right now. But where is it? That's not mysterious at all. I guess I could take my ship down to the surface. No idea what landing is going to be like on this. So let's just go in and see what happens. Oh. Yeah, that's a little menacing. Tornado World. I guess they did say it was kind of like tornadoes. That's messed up. Think I can fly my ship in there? You think it'll fit? I don't know if it will. Where's my friend on this planet? Other side, I guess. Let's go there. That's like the whole reason I came to this planet. Friend. You're just having a good time over here, huh? Nice. It's you. Good to see you made it here in one piece. The first solo launch is a doozy, isn't it? So hey, don't freak out or anything, but lately I keep like dying repeatedly. I don't know, it's pretty weird. What about you? Have you died lately, or is it just me? No, it's me too. We're in a time loop. Time has been behaving unusually lately. Yeah, time loop makes sense. Cool. You're taking this pretty well. Right back at you. Personally, I like new experiences. I've never been in a time loop before. I mean, I don't think I've been in a time loop before this one. Looks like you and I are the only ones who can tell that time's gone all weird. I tried radioing Hornfells and asking if they died too, but they thought I was being metaphorical. Even if I tell Hornfells about the time loop, they don't remember by the next one. They don't realize anything's different. And here's another weird one for you. Every time I die, all my memories from that long replay back to me. Pretty sure that's related to this big stone Nomai statue I found on one of the other islands. I was looking at it, and then the statue opened its eyes and started glowing. It replayed my memories like I'd seen them through my own eyes, just like what happens each time I die. It happened to me with the statue at the museum. You too, huh? Then the Nomai statues must have something to do with why we're the only ones aware of the time loop. No glowing statue, no time loop awareness. I think that's going to be my leading theory, but if you find out anything new about the statues of the time loop, let me know, okay? I'll be here. Anyways, that's what's new with me. But hey, this is your first solo voyage. Kinda. Let's talk about you, you know. I found something, I guess. I found what happened to the orbital probe cannon. Whoa, that's the cannon breaking apart at the start of each time loop. For real? Oh, that's that? Did you figure out why? Too much power. Yeah, over enthusiasm. Kinda scary how much that sounds like something Slate or Feldspar would do. Pretty surprised that Nomai built something that actually broke. Come to think of it, though, broke might be the wrong word, because it looks like the orbital probe cannon is still firing successfully at the beginning of each loop. Yeah, that's interesting. I guess that's how I find the thing. I have to follow it. I'm glad I know that that's what it is, though. Have you been to the Statue Island? That's where I've been calling it, seeing as it's the island where I found the glowing Nomai statue. Get it? I was on the beach at the Statue Island when the whole glowy business happened, by the way. It's a nice beach for that kind of thing. It was a solid 7 out of 10 on the Gabbard relaxation scale. Feel like checking out Statue Island. It's the one with 2 islands connected by a natural rock arch. Well, mostly connected anyway. You'll see. All right, let's go over there then. What a menacing looking planet. I do want to really try and go underwater, but it just seems like a bad idea. Is this the one you were talking about? Oh, this is the warp planet. So if I warped, I would come here. What is right here? What the? What just happened? Oh, was it launched off the planet? What the? Did I do that? Or did the tornado do that? You know, I won't worry about it too much. But it was fortunate I was by one of these as the tornado was coming by. We're going to test the memory statues tonight. Fox says it could be dangerous, so we can't come. But what if we didn't use the door and stuck in the other way? Does anyone want to? Fox specifically told us not to do that. I really want to see the test too, Lamy. But that's a huge risk to take. Well, probably shouldn't. Maybe Flox will let us see a later test? Okay, how do I get down? How do I get down before I die? Oh, gravity is a little heavier here than I expected. Oh, that's neat. So I guess I could go underwater. I guess it has to be done. Is there quickly any easy way I see to get under? Right there, but that's not a way in. Do I need to go like under? Can I not go in? Is it too tough? Well, at least I know I can go underwater now. That's pretty cool. Oh, and what do you know? Here's the way in. Hopefully a tornado doesn't come by at the wrong time and kill me. All right, what do we got here? Euro, would you kindly step back so Daz is closest to the statue? When pairing the statue, we'll choose whoever is in closest proximity. See how its eyes have opened? That tells us the statue is paired with Daz. Now, no matter where he is in the star system, Daz's statue will record his memories and send them to the Ash Twin Project. This is extraordinary sculpting work, Flox. He has outdone himself again, hasn't he? And now that we have our first successful pairing, we can test my memory storage prototype. Each statue will send a single Nomai's memories to his or her own storage unit within Ash Twin. Each storage unit will be equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which will be able to send these stored memories back to the corresponding Nomai. So the thing that sends... Oh, that's how they looked. That's awesome. The thing that sends me back is the little things. There, okay. I'm very incoherent with my words, but I think the point stands on how the memory thing. More reading. Ash Twin Protection Stone. This could be useful. I've installed the mask inside the Ash Twin Project, Flox. They look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Ideally, they only need to activate once the project succeeds. As a safety measure, however, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. They will? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin Project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. I haven't thought of that. It would be profoundly horrific fate, that would be. All right, so we were made aware of a problem. We're the lucky. We're the ones that get to know and not the ones that don't get to know. I'm curious, is sending a being's memories back in time the same as sending the being itself back in time? As an example, if we send my memories back in time, is that not the same as sending me back in time? Not my physical body, but my essence? I imagine they're two different actions. Wouldn't both actions be effectively the same? I suppose that time was being rewritten. I believe this is different than receiving memories from that. Well, I assume this is different than receiving memories from what is effectively the future. But isn't the end result identical in either case? They're just arguing what is happening. Is it time travel? All right, what happens if I fly in one of these? Yippee! You know, I was hoping I could maybe like get under one and that would work somehow. I don't know why it would work. Oh, that's a big one. I want to go in that one, kind of. Can I like fly in the center of it? Whoa, I can. Now the real question is, can I find anything cool before the world end? Oh, I think everything just blew up, guys. I think it's over. Oh, well, I'll just hope it isn't, and I'll keep walking up this. Oh, nope, that doesn't look great. All right, well, you know, I think it's pretty awesome. I know what that is now. I want to go back to that building. 700 meters a second. We're chilling. All right, and see, just like that. I knew it would be fine. And why's the gravity got to be so high here? Oh, hello. Be welcome in this place. The tower shares with all who ask the knowledge needed to make his or her first quantum journey. Ooh, I love quantum journeys. That's what I've been waiting for. I want to make it to the quantum moon. Enter this place without friends, however. There are lessons to learn for yourself. All right, everyone leave. I thought I was about to die. Seek the Wandering Arch. So you do wander, huh? I won't let you leave my sight. In I go. Oh, hello. Oh, now we got the wandering tablet. Observing a quantum object, observing an image of a quantum object. These are the same. Now, that makes sense. And I get what it's asking me to do. Let's just do this a little better. Go. See, I'm quite smart. Hello again. Now you can never leave. Okay, how the heck am I supposed to get up there? Oh, now we got multiple quantum objects. The arch and the crystal do not naturally meet. Oh, is the crystal also a quantum? I think it is. So do I need to throw this up here? Oh wait, yeah, it's in view now. Okay, we're good. We're chill. Oh, I had the puzzle completed for a second, and I didn't realize it. That's my bad. There we go. Gosh dang it. You trolled me. Doesn't that count as... That should count as observing you, I would say, though. If I am currently, like, being affected by your gravity, you can't leave. This is the last one, but we made it harder. Oh, that's very mean. If I just keep rotating, it'll work. No, I looked away. Gotta have a wide field of view. And I looked away again. Let me guess, there's a freaking arch up there too. Here, give me a sec. I gotta shoot my camera up. All right, never mind. I'm gonna get up first. You know, these crystals are really bad at being quantum because I'm observing them and they're moving. Did you ever move, friend? Oh, hi. They didn't make that one very hard, I'll be honest. We offer our congratulations. You'll learn the rule of quantum imaging. Take this knowledge with you on your remainder of your quantum pilgrimage. Remember, the other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Our curiosity goes with you on your journey. You walk in the footsteps of those who came before you, and your path guides those who will follow later. All right, well, now what? How is this supposed to help me get to a quantum moon? I wonder if there's anything else fun on this planet. Have I been on this one? No. Probably over here. This seems smart. But also, there's like nothing. Oh, there's stairs. There's stairs. I can land. Gosh dang it. This one can tornado too. Ooh, it's the cannon. This is it. We finished building the final orbital probe cannon module and are ready to send it into orbit around Giants Deep for assembly. To all my friends here at the construction yard, my gratitude for your tireless work. I had given up hope, but I truly believe this cannon may actually succeed where many other attempts have not. Are you going gelatinous on us, love? I'm delighted by your words, but they're atypical for you. If I'm ever half as gooey as Mallow and Avens behave together, Daz, you may launch me from the orbital probe cannon. I want to get launched from the orbital probe cannon. If I know my brother, Avens, and his spouse will want to launch the probe with as much power as possible, I'm worried the cannon would break under the strain. I propose we give Avens and Mallow a slightly lower maximum power setting than the absolute maximum possible to create room for their enthusiasm. Yep, that sounds about right. Our next step will be to send Privet up to the orbital probe cannon to install the probe tracking system. Ooh, I can stand on these. Probably use that one over there to get over there. Did you look at that? 13 minutes, 29 seconds ago, long-range probe successfully launched from the orbital probe cannon. Okay, yeah, because they turned it off, but then it defaulted to turning on, because they were talking about how it might just turn on anyways, or something like that. Brittle hollow projection stone. Kanoi, Daz, and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down beneath the current. Ooh, this could be important. Kanoi, you should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for any cannon components to sink even partially below the current, but ours sank straight to the core. Kasava convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomenon myself using other cannon parts, but we're very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? That's what I'm asking. My gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a model of the Giants Deep here at Brittle Hollow. Southern Observatory, and it reveals how an object might sink below the current. And tell me, I'm unable to grasp the answer by looking through the production pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? If you don't mind the trek beneath the surface to the South Pole, I'd be delighted to see you. There are 2 trailheads, one at Brittle Hollow's Gravity Cannon and one at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. I've been to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. I haven't been to Brittle Hollow's Gravity Cannon, I think. I might be able to find the answer of how to get down there from Brittle Hollow, unless I'm smart enough and can figure it out with a projection stone. Got it. Find the downward tornado. Oh, it launched. It's fine. If I'm in the projection stone, it can't hurt me. Crap, I'm out of the projection stone. If I land in the water, I'll be fine. Just like that. So I gotta go to Brittle Hollow again. Or I could just find a tornado that goes down. That's the one. That's the one right there. All right, that was going up. All right, I might need to read it. How much longer do I have until the game kills me? Oh! Sorry, this is a new mission. Get off, get off, get off. Now what's the point of even being on here? What's that? Hello. This is troublesome. It seems the comet wishes to submerge our shuttle in ice. If we stay on the surface too long, the shuttle may freeze entirely. Even if it did, couldn't someone call it back home to the gravity canyon on Ember Twin? Yes, but the exploration of the comet would be more difficult if we were without the shuttle until someone recalled it. Perhaps we shouldn't have landed on the dark side of the comet. Suppose one of us remained in the shuttle to keep it warm and continue monitoring the surface. This would be wise, I think, Larry. If you don't mind waiting here with it, Poke and I can continue to investigate the surface. Oh, there's the shuttle. I didn't recall it. Uh-oh. Hey, I got on it, though. Southern Observatory. All right, let's just fly to the Southern Observatory then. All right, so I need to go beneath the surface. All right, Southern Observatory. All right, this is where we want to go. You know, these look a little misaligned. Eh, it's fine. I'm good at this. I played Portal 2. Yeah, this looks right. Just like that. Okay, what the heck? Oh, come on, go, 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 go. No! Saved. All right, wait. Give it a sec. Give it a sec. All right, don't hit the rocks. Don't hit the rocks. All right, one more loop. Come on, man. My fuel levels, no. Crap. I undershot it just a little bit. I'm gonna fly beneath the surface all on my own because I'm a very good pilot. I don't actually, I think this is the right pole. Yeah, because there's the tree. My ship gotta be so fat. Perfect. Yippee! See, that one's definitely going down. Zava's construction yard has been using the cyclones of the giant deep to lift orbital probe cannon parts into orbit. One component was pushed down past the current that usually prevents anything from sinking. Spire and I are crafting a model to determine why this happened. An update, it's now clear there are 2 different I'm a genius! Most cyclones on giant deep rotate clockwise. These are the cyclones Cassava typically uses to send comets into orbit. There also exists a rare type of cyclone that spins the opposite direction and pushes objects beneath the waters and below the current. My gratitude, Spire. Kanoi is showing me your handiwork, and I'm intrigued by this secondary type of cyclone. But was it really necessary to build a model to tell me that? The model will be useful as we continue monitoring Giants Deep, as I very much wanted to make a model. I was so smart. But now I know what to look for. I look for the, you know, I could look for like which way it's rotating, but that'll get me confused. So I simply find the one where the texture moves down. See the texture right there? It's moving downward. Anything cool up here? Ooh, lights. Oh no, it's just a planetary model. I think that's the one I wanted to get to, the one way out there that I tried to land on. I think I could land on it if I had enough time and made enough effort. But then again, that's moving around kind of crazy. I still think I could land on it. How should our methods change as we continue our search for the eye of the universe? We know what the eye looks like thanks to the quantum moon, so what if we try to find the eye visually instead? Like, send a probe. We need to build a probe launching mechanism to cover these long distances quickly. A cannon in orbit around a celestial body would circumvent the need to escape gravity's pull. Giant's Deep would be a good choice. It's furthest from the sun, so it would provide the best angles for launch. And it's moonless, except when the quantum moon is visiting. Yes, let's build the cannon in orbit around Giant's Deep. As we couldn't find the eye's signal using 2 different devices built for this exact purpose, we should discontinue this search method. Paul's idea is clever, but we had no idea where the eye is in relation to here. Probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absurdly small. I believe I have a solution for that problem. Have you spoken with Rami and Pi about the technology they're developing? Yeah, technology to find the eye. So is that symbol the eye? I mean, what's this say? What do you say? Unable to determine orbit, no signal detected matching any criteria for the eye of the universe. Oh, unable to determine the orbit of the eye. So it's just gotta going crazy. That's rough. Sorry that happened. What have we learned so far in our search for the eye of the universe? Based on our knowledge of the quantum moon, we believe the eye is in orbit around this star system's sun, assuming the eye is located within a finite, albeit enormous, range. Those of us on the vessel originally following the eye signal to the star system, but we were unable to warp to the eye itself. The locator we built on Attlerock and the new, more sensitive locator we built here were both unable to detect any trace of the eye's signal. Hypothesis: the eye stopped emitting its signal. Suppose the eye doesn't wish to be found. Sava, how can you suggest that? The eye's signal called out to summon us to the star system. I'm aware. I grew up hearing the eye's story, yet we're no closer to finding it than you were when you first arrived. Now, I would simply just look at my big map and be like, ah, yeah, that's the eye right there. That's that thing, that's the eye. I mean, what else would it be? And I'm gonna land on it. Nah, not really. I'm not gonna. That's too much work. Wait, this is annoying. My car is parked down there. I can't get my car. It's too high, man. Just hit the wall. Just hit the wall. I didn't even die. What's the point? Now let's go find one of those downwards tornadoes. Now that's going up. 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 Wait a second. That one's going down. Yippee! I hope this doesn't instantly kill me. Well, isn't this just great? I'm gonna run into you. Oh, that's not great. That's not great. That's a bit more... You're not mad at me, are you? Give me a sec. My ship's about to blow up. Really didn't like that I did that. All right, what else is a problem? Like... What the heck? You got any notes about the jellyfish? No. I mean, there's nothing stopping me from trying to just go in by myself. All right, that didn't work. That didn't work. That didn't work. Jellyfish, what secrets do you hold? Is the top of you electric? Looks, maybe. All right, I'm going in myself. Nothing wrong with zapping yourself. You know, I'm surprised that didn't instantly kill me. I'm jumping on you. You know, I'm quite resistant to this stuff. Give it a few tries and I think I'll make it in. The inside of you safe? That's crazy. Guys, I'm so smart. Am I through yet? Thank you. What, you got a tree in here? Is that it? Oh, there's the thing. Yes. Yes. Receiving data from probe 9318082. Visualizing current trajectory, probe 9318082. You think when the probe makes it there, the sun explodes? Any fun things to turn on? What's this one do? Would you look at that? That's a model. You know, I'm not really quite sure what I'm witnessing. Oh, maybe you'll tell me what I'm witnessing. Retrieving previous launch data from Ash Twin. Total number of probe launched. 9,000,003. That's a lot. Deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the Eye of the Universe found by probe 93180. Oh, yeah, that's the Eye of the Universe, I guess. Quite impressive that they finally got it after 9 million probes. I can't read that. Retrieving stored coordinates from Ash Twin. Displaying coordinate for the Eye of the Universe. Yeah, I can't read that. Ship log updated. Well, might be a little hard to read my ship log right about now. Oh, wait, there's a thing over here. And its eyes are open. All right, well, anyways... There we go. I found... Know my coordinates marking the location of the Eye of the Universe. Yeah, well, how useful is that? Some know my coordinates. We've never seen those before. How am I supposed to translate them? Control module. Have I not been to the control module? What the heck? I swear I was at the control module. Okay, I guess I'll go to the control module. Eh? No, I was in here. Did I just not read something? How did that happen? Because now that I'm in here, I'm like, yeah, I wasn't in here. How the heck did I not go in here? At that, and then it launches. 2 minutes 33 seconds ago, a request to launch probe received from Ash Twin Project. Hand and aligned with randomly selected probe trajectory, gravity field activated. And then there goes the probe. And then it broke. It makes sense. Signal launch log. Orbital probe cannon. Launch request received. Probe launch successful. Probe tracking module is receiving data from probe. Orbital probe cannon structure compromised during launch. Damage to multiple modules detected. We got one more. Yeah, it looks like pretty messed up. Damage report. Severe structural stress detected. Assessing damage to modules. Intact. No structural damage. Viewport window fractured. Module exposed to vacuum of space. Probe tracking module missing. Yeah, we've been to that one. It is getting tracked, and we got the coordinates. Did I just come in here and go on like the wrong side and never activate that? Is that what happened? It might be. Well, either way, we've been in this room now, so that's nice. So we got some new logs. I don't think they're particularly helpful. I think it's more just proof that I did stuff. Well, actually, if I just mark location on HUD, will it show me where it is? Oh, wait, no, it just marks the probe tracking module. It doesn't mark the actual, thing. Do I want to land on the interloper? I kind of do. So here's the plan. I go here first, and then after going here, I activate the launcher, and then I get back in my ship, and then I land on it manually. And the only reason I'm activating the launcher is in case there's something like under the ship. You know, there's no whimsy to landing on it like this. No whimsy at all. Happened. Let's try that again. All right, well, I don't know if recalling the ship did anything because it was here before. It doesn't really seem like there's much on here. Not that I'm like not glad to be here or anything. Just that maybe all my efforts earlier were a waste of time. Not because like of the methodology, but more so because of there's just nothing here. Well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe there's a little hole in the top. Well, surely the quantum moon will be cool though, right? Like when I get to the quantum moon, I'll feel satisfied and awesome instead of when I made it to the interloper and I'm just like, what was the freaking point of this, man? There, it's gone. You know, I don't know which side the south side is. That might make things a little difficult. I'm warped to the solar system station called the Vessel. They were attempting to follow a signal from the eye of the universe. The vessel crashed somewhere in the Dark Bramble. I could go back to the Dark Bramble if I don't want to do the Phantom Moon yet, or the whatever moon. I do like Silly Fish Planet. So I don't know what the red light is, but I don't know. I'm a fan. They got me. 2 of them? What do you mean 2 of them? But I think I can learn some valuable information from that. Maybe. Was that the quantum moon? I mean, all right, so here's the plan. Don't land on it. Don't land on it. Don't land on it. Don't let it out of view. Don't let it out of view. We launch. Trying to like, how could I launch this camera so that the rear view actually sees it? There we go. All right, and now I don't know where I'm supposed to land. Oh, I landed somewhere. I don't know if it's the south side or not. Oh wait, maybe it. Wait, no, get me back in. Get me back in. It's a moon. It's a moon. All right, we make my pilgrimage north. Gosh dang it. Can you just like chill right here real quick so this doesn't leave while I'm inside? All right, so I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. And I don't know what that means. That's where I am though. I'm closing the door. Oh, were those not there? Were those there before? Were they not there? I don't know. You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging. Recall the rule of the 6th location. Recall the rule of quantum entanglement. I forget the rule of the 6th location, man. Maybe I didn't learn that one. Quantum imaging, I remember that one though. I don't know if I think I can figure this out. I must travel north. They not welcome me north. Oh yeah, we have the ship here. Forgot about that. I never let it go home. That's rough. Oh wait, my ship's here. I can read my logs. So what do we know? Quantum Moon sometimes disappears, possibly to an unknown safe location. Many know I went on a pilgrimage during which with Quantum Moon carried them to the 6th and most secret location. For the 6th location, the shrine of the Quantum Moon must be on the moon's north pole. But I don't know if I can move, because I can't get to the North Pole right now, can I? Because yeah, I think I'm missing. I think I'm missing some of the rules for the last bit of this puzzle. Well, wait, I guess if the observer doesn't need to be me, the thing inside doesn't count as an observer. I can put my my thing on the outside. Maybe that'll do something. Then I close the door, and then I don't know, leave it. This one do? Oh, that might matter. It did matter. Well, I guess I wish I turned that off sooner. Bring me to the North Pole. I like how I heard the water. You know, I think I'm missing something. Then again, what is the last piece of this puzzle? Closing the door on myself so I get crushed. Darn. I think the piece I'm missing is the piece I learned from the other rock. Where the heck am I? Oh, I guess I'm just on a different part of the moon. Let's get off of here, and then I will come back when I do the other little mission. Let's do Dark Bramble right now. You know, do I even want my headlights on in here? I feel like in every scary fish game, you want to turn off the lights. What the? Is that the back of a fish? It is the bag of a fish. And dodged. Crap. All right, how are you? Death. Are they all death? Do I gotta make it? Do I gotta find a way past this? All right, I just gotta believe. I don't think they could see. Okay. You idiot, you can't get through here. Oh wait, you seem like you are. Nope, nope, almost. Nope, sorry. I'll get bored eventually. Guys, you didn't tell me this was a funny game. I gotta repair my ship, don't mind me. Oh, there we are. What's the plan? My biggest opening here. That isn't a mouth. Darn, I didn't make it. All right, new plan. I go in the scary hole and I don't touch anything. Oh, this is the replay. All right, this time, here's the plan. First section, I just fly straight towards it. No concern for my well-being. Second section, I just coast. Just go, 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 go. You're the goat. All right, stop. Don't hit it. Don't hit it. Don't hit it. And just like that, I'm that good. Oh, that counts. That counts. That counts as noise. All right, I've done the smart thing, and my hands are off my controller this time. You know, I could probably move by this point. All right, so what was the point of this? You know, and here I thought I was going to find something cool, and I just found whatever the heck this is. Where did you go? Deeper down the hole? So does this just go, that just goes back to the start, allegedly, and it loops? Okay, what about this one? Does that also do that? Yeah, it goes back to that area. I mean, no harm in going back to that area and just seeing if I can find something. This, that same plant on planet. One with a dead fish, right? Okay. I'm kind of surprised how that just worked. Oh, that's why your thing was coming from the inside the planet. Because it... Wait. Well, no, I don't entirely get that still. How you doing, Feldspar? Whoa, where'd you come from? No one comes in here. Well, ever, actually. That makes you the second Hearthian to ever reach Dark Brimble. After me, of course. Well done. They made you an astronaut, and you haven't blown yourself up yet. Good for you. You're alive, Feldspar. You never were the brightest hatchling, were you? Yeah, that's right. I'm alive. Been camping out here since my ship, you know, crashed violently. You crashed, but you're the greatest pilot in Hearthian history. I haven't lived in polite society for a while, so I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that wasn't sarcasm. Story goes like this. I just finished exploring the core of Giant's Deep, and I wanted to try my hand at Dark Bramble, seeing as no one had ever been before. Getting around in Dark Bramble was easy, mind you. Once you dodged one massive interdimensional vine bristling with thorns, you've dodged them all. But after a while, I run into a huge anglerfish. You seen them? Big, gnarly things, and this was one of the biggest ones I've ever seen. Pulled a few stunts trying to stake the thing off. Nothing too fancy. I'm going full speed when the fish clips me, knocks me into a vine, and, well, like I said, crash, blammo. On impact, my ship starts making noises like it's coming apart from the inside, and I think, well, that ain't great. Sure enough, I barely get out of there before the electrical system starts sparking like crazy. Either move fast or die unpleasantly, so I had to put a little distance between me and my poor fried ship. Camped out near where I crashed at first. I found the skeleton later. Great find. Would have been stupid not to use it. But I moved my setup over here and planted my emergency tree seeds. Been here ever since. Where's your ship? Not far from here, as a matter of fact. If you go straight past the tail of this anglerfish skeleton here, you'll see a flickering light in the fog. Follow that and you'll find my old ship. What's left of it anyway. All right, well, I want to go to the ship. This is an interesting way to pretend. But I might as well. Kind of a little hard to drive in. Maybe they don't want me to drive in it. You think fun down here? Where am I headed? No, I'm out. Everything. Oh, that's. Oh, I'm just in a different part of the universe right now. No, I'm. Oh, I'm in that. Okay. Trip number 4. Entry number. I'm gonna say not 1. Crashes 3. Boring crashes 0. Personal best. Woohoo! Never thought I'd see one of these beasties outside of Giant's Deep. They were awfully useful back there. Maybe a jellyfish could be useful here too. Wow, this thing tastes terrible. The outside is all rubbery and tough. Maybe it's because it insulates the jellyfish's insides from getting zapped by electricity. Right, I'm gonna go inside of this jellyfish's interior cavity to see what's in there tastes any better. Note to Feldspar, do not eat this even if you are dying. It would be too sad if it were the last thing you ate in this life. I guess these jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. Again, do not eat. Love, Feldspar. All right, well, glad to have the answer. Does it say anything else about Dark Bramble? Not really. That doesn't mean there isn't more to do here. Like, because I know I'm missing the escape pod, and there's also the vessels here. I guess I just have to keep exploring and using the launcher to find where stuff goes and leads. So I guess the order of operations is first I go in, then I go into one room before Feldspar's room, and then I see where the other paths go. And I guess try and avoid anything that loop. I go this way first. This gets me a room before Feldspar's room, I think. That's a fish that kills you, right? Yeah. Wait, is this a different room? Means I have to turn around. Let's just see if I can find a different route from in here. Because yeah, there's like a few other lights in the back that are not these fish. That's a way to go. I'm just gonna go that way. What's inside? Oh, it brings me to that like area that just loops. It looks like. All right, there is another way over there, so I am gonna go toward that. All right, well, where are we now? Okay, so this is it hit me. All right. What is over here? Is this just a fish? Is this like, am I looping? Am I stuck at a dead end? All right, well, I think this at least means this will just send me out, I would presume. What a confusing little place. All right, I gotta remember how to get in the room with the seed. Where does this one take me? It takes me to that weird sea again. I mean, there could be more in that room that I just missed. There should be... Yeah. So I didn't put that together the first time. Here we are. Escape pod 3. Our escape pod crashed as we tried to flee this place, destroying our movement and communication capabilities. Excuse me, in the process. We've held out as long as we could here, but this pod's supply of breathable air is nearly depleted, and the anglerfish attack more and more frequently. Our best chance at survival is to return to the vessel to either repair the damage or more probably await rescue. Seneca is the message finished. The vessel's beacon is already growing fainter. It will be gone in a matter of hours. We need to leave here quickly. Escape pod 3. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Now launching escape pod 3. Multiple collisions have altered pod's trajectory. Significant damage to pod detected. Navigation error, life support error, propulsion error. Scan environment. Scan complete. Gravity not detected. Breathable air not detected. Multiple life forms detected. Potentially hostile. Do not exit pod. There is a new problem. Our equipment is detecting 2 distinct beacons from the vessel, but it isn't possible for the vessel to be in 2 different locations at the same time. I agree, but the beacons are exactly identical to each other. Perhaps if I had more time. We're nearly out of time, Din. The vessel beacon is quickly fading. Soon it will be gone and we will be lost. We will follow the beacon whose source is nearest to us. Suppose that beacon is false? We likely don't have enough air to reach the further of the 2 beacons, Din. The decision is made for us. We'll leave a trail of lights as we go. There's still a chance someone could hear our escape pod's distress signal. Okay, those lights will be useful. And this is the hatch. All right, I open the hatch. I love doing that. All right, so we follow the lights. I am gonna do this in my vehicle. Oh, well, that's not great. Oh, that's a lot of, ooh, that's rough. Oh, of course it's over there. All right, well, I think there's something to read. I mean, I've seen plenty of dead bodies on this journey, but this might be the worst amount of them. To any who come here searching for us, we followed one of 2 beacons from the vessel to this place, but now can go no further. It's almost too faint to hear now, but the vessel's beacon is still faintly emitting from within this thorny seed. Yet the opening is too small for even a single nomai to fit through it, so our escape pod couldn't have flown through here. I don't understand how this could be possible, but this gruesome place seems able to manipulate space itself. Maybe this was our undoing. To be so close to the location of the vessel and still so far is difficult. Worse, the vessel's beacon is dying. Soon we will be unable to hear it. There is nothing we can do now but try to perhaps find a way inside, or at least attempt to comprehend why this happened. My dearest hope is that the other escape pods were able to reach relative safety. Well, Sekka, they were able to reach relative safety, at least for a little while. All right, is this the evil? Yeah, it is. Oh, I need to stop shooting scouts. I need to stop doing that because I need to know where I'm going. Wait, it's in this room? Okay, that's interesting. I mean, I guess this is a very big room. It would have been funny if I stumbled upon it accidentally even. Wait, is it in there? Go, 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 go. Cool. Still a little close, but we're fine. All right, well, this is a pretty gruesome sight too. In I go, I guess. What do we got in here? Shout out to the oxygen. Glad it could last. Well, let's turn this on first. Whatever the heck it is. What is that? Warp core. Uh-huh. What's this do? We're updating some ship logs. What does this do on the other side? Nothing I can notice currently. I wonder if I can find a working warp core and then turn it on. That sounds like an awful idea, but I would do it if I given the opportunity. Might as well read what my ship says since I'm gonna have to go out anyways. There's more to explore here. I found the derelict nomai vessel deep within Dark Bramble. The vessel's warp core is long dead. I activated a 3-sided pillar on the vessel's bridge that appears to be some sort of input device. Yeah, my guess on the input device is it looks like, I mean, it has 6 things on it, right? 6 little angles. Just the vibe I'm getting is 6 planets or whatever. Something like that. But who knows? It could be something else. Anywhere else I can enter here? Oh, that's an escape pod that never launched. I mean, maybe there was just a door or something I missed in the spot I was at, or I just need to mess around with the stuff in there more. But yeah, I don't. Oh, come on. Now, I mean, I guess the bright side is I know vaguely where I need to go. I go to red and then I go just to the back. I don't know. I guess I'll mark it. So you think it'll just show me where the vessel is so I don't have to do the puzzle again? Because if so, that's crazy. I wouldn't mind. Just not something I thought the game would be nice enough to do. I thought it would just show me to the planet. It's really annoying to find without doing the quest. Yup. Okay. Anything else over on like the sides or something? Nope. Oh, is there like a thing under here? Okay, that looks like the eye or whatever the heck. I'm recording now. I've never encountered anything like this. The signal the vessel is receiving appears to be older than the universe itself. This is the first contact with anything of this nature. Everyone prepare to warp immediately. Escal, wait, I need time to send an outgoing message. Shouldn't we tell another clan where we're going? We can send the message upon our arrival. This extraordinary signal appeared suddenly. It may disappear just as quickly, and we can't lose a discovery this incredible. Focus on preparing for the warp instead. I understand. Anona, is the vessel ready to warp to the signal's approximate coordinates? The warp core is powered, but this will be a significant jump. Afterward, we'll need to recharge the core. That shouldn't create a problem, provided we arrive at or near the signal source. Everyone, we're ready to warp. Yeah, warp didn't go too great. Whoa. Wait a second. I got the coordinates. Shame I don't have that picture like actively on me. Nor do I have a working warp drive. All right, let's read. I missed these earlier. We know my clans whose vessels can hear this message. It's clear the universe is dying. There are fewer and fewer resources and safe places within space now. So my clan and I believe the best option is for all of our clans to stay together. If you can reach the gloaming galaxy, we found that Blackrock suns are fairly stable, and life in this star system is comparatively thriving. We live in relative safety. If you prefer to continue exploring alone, know you will be on your own. Kana, we're making our way to you. Good to hear from you, Brahmi. We'll watch for your vessel. Has anyone heard from Neem? His clan was on its way to our vessel, but they never arrived, and he hasn't sent any messages. Beginning to worry. That is unsettling. It reminds me of that old myth my grandfather used to tell, the disappearance of Escal. I remember hearing that story as a child. One day, Escal's vessel simply stopped responding. The other clans searched and searched, but found no trace of it. Was as their missing friends had warped out of existence. That's no myth, friends. Escal's clan existed and their story was real. But a curious event to have passed into myth. Our ancestors' were told that story when they were young. Are you sure it's true? This up? It was a very long time ago, but yes. My clan's ancestors searched for Escal's clan for a long time, but in the end, none of them were ever seen again. The only time in our history a vessel has ever disappeared this way. What's up? I hope you aren't comparing Escal's story to my clan's vessel. Neem, my friend, we feared you were gone. Not yet, we aren't, but nearly. We found trouble during our warp. Our triple suns of the bright spark star system exploded, and it was only a lucky coincidence we weren't caught in the blast. We'll meet you soon, Kana. I'm relieved your clan is safe, Neem. It's good to hear your words. Any vessels nearby? Remember to be extremely cautious of the potentially unstable stars, which is most of them now. All right, well, interesting. This is Escal's vessel. Something went badly wrong during our warp, and our vessel is mortally wounded. We need help as quickly as possible. Our vessel appeared to has it fused with the local environment somehow? There are vines that are now part of this vessel. It's been torn apart from inside itself. We are abandoning our vessel. Any Nomai clans or spacefight capable species receiving this message, I implore you, we need your help. Is this broken? Can anyone hear me? Our vessel is dying. We need immediate assistance. Well, rip the vessel. I found a recording of the original signal that I encountered from the Eye of the Universe. The Nomai were worried the signal might disappear, so they warped before they could tell another clan they were going. The vessel can still hear incoming message from other Nomai vessels. The remaining Nomai clans are regrouping in response to the impending death of the universe. Well, that's rough. Universe gonna die. But yeah, I do think I'm good on this area now. Where do I want to go next then? Do I want to get this big one, Ash Twin? The chamber inside Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective seal. I could also, it might make more sense because I've actually been on the Quantum Moon to do that again and try and figure out the sixth location, which would mean go to the Quantum Caves. Now, I noticed a strange whispering rock that appeared in multiple caves on Ember Twin's northern hemisphere. So go into the caves with the rock. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go back to the Ember Twins. It's been a little while, but I just need to explore the caves around here more. I've jumped to the bottom like a lot of times, but that hasn't done like anything ever. I just find some sand and then I die. Maybe I'm just dumb and have never found the right path. I think that's it. I think I just assumed it was all dead ends and I'm an idiot. Which, you know, it happens. I'm more experienced now. I know to look around more corners. This is dangerous and hurts me. They're making me do platforming. Oh, I think I know what this is going to teach me, and I don't know if it'll be very helpful. But either way, I still have to explore. Oh, the cactuses do the... Wait a second. Yeah. I think this is the mechanic it's trying to teach me, but I already know this mechanic. So maybe I can reach the end of the quantum. What is this? If you come here to look for Coleus, this is where we were when he vanished. It's been missing for 2 days. He's been missing for 2 days now. Your strange wandering rock friend is here, though Coleus isn't. Coleus and I observed this unusual looking rock shard and several smaller rocks and at least 2 other caverns. I'm unsure if this is relevant. What happened before Coleus disappeared? We were examining the different rocks. I recall Coleus standing on the largest one, the wandering rock. I was taking notes and then my lantern died. Yep, that's what it's teaching me. What does this do? Turn off the lights. All right, it's time to disappear. Where have you taken me, Rock? Oh, this seems like a place that sucks to die. So sorry about that. How curious, this rock took me with it to a new location. I wonder why this happened. I wonder if I myself became quantum briefly when the rock carried me here. This seems the clearest explanation. Hypothesis. If the rock can bring me here, it can also carry me out. My hypothesis was correct. I can travel on this rock as long as I'm not observing my surroundings. Meaning I must be in complete darkness. I'm going to bring my mentor here to see this. Molari is here now too. We theorize when a conscious being is in contact with a quantum object and ceases to act as an observer, explaining the need for darkness, the being can become entangled with that quantum object and they move together. Friends, Coleus has discovered a new quantum rule. He has also promised me he'll never vanish again, and if he does, learn something useful from it. How could I potentially use this information to get inside that thing? Because this doesn't necessarily help with well, it might help with the quantum, because maybe I just need to like turn my lights on and off until that wall disappears. But how does this help with... There's this area. Oh, Ash Twin, not Cinder Twin. What's it called? Yeah, it is Ember Twin. Hurry, 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 hurry. All right, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Close the door, turn the lights off. I don't even think this is gonna necessarily work. Yeah, I think I'm still missing a piece, which is kind of confusing. Oh wait, this is such a faster way to get through. All right, so read log about the thing. If it doesn't lead me anywhere, I can do other stuff. Who I need to make their first quantum journey? Observing a quantum object, observing an image of a quantum object. These are the same, though I called this the rule of quantum imaging. The Nomai built a shrine on the quantum moon to aid in their pilgrimage to its 6th location. Remember this final rule: to explore the 6th location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. The pilgrimage to the quantum moon was a deeply significant journey for the Nomai. After 2 groups of Nomai stranded on Ember Twin and Brittle Hollow were reunited, became their united goal to find and visit the quantum moon. The moon sometimes disappears, possibly to an unknown 6th location. Many Nomai went on a pilgrimage during which the quantum moon carried them to its 6th most secret location. To explore the 6th location, the shrine of the quantum moon must be on the moon's north pole. Yeah, it is on the moon's north, I think. Well, I guess I actually don't know that. I've just been making the assumption that being at the 6th location means that's the North Pole. Maybe I need to instead be not focusing on where I am, like which moon I'm around, but like the location of the shrine. Okay. We are on the South Pole. Ship hull breach detected. What the heck? Don't blow up my ship. I've got stuff to do after this. Is this my ship? What the? Did they quantum explode my ship? Are you kidding me? All right, I think I might get it more now because this spot is very on the South Pole. So maybe I need to be going like one at a time. I go from here. Then I don't know, I go up and I go more north. Because I can get pretty far north here. Man, this tower, huh? Ow. All right, I'm pretty far north now. So maybe if I go back here, I'll be like I'll be able to get even further north. Yeah. Okay, I guess that was just the piece I was missing. I thought the tower was moving around when it wasn't. And I think that was my problem. So there we go. Well, my ship exploded, so that's a little bit of an issue here, but maybe it'll be okay. Can I see where I am in the solar system? Nope. No, I cannot. We're going back to the south. That looks like it's going to take me up. You alive? Holy, are you the third person? Solanum. Who are you? I don't know if I can translate that. Pick up quantum moons. What? Do you have a thing I can read here? Oh, thank you. You're making one. Quantum moonstone. Identify stone or explain stone. Have you encountered a quantum shard on another planet? The shards look the same as the quantum moon surface does now, while at the eye. From this, we can reasonably infer the quantum moon's natural state is as we see it now, and that the eye is its primary location. Given the quantum moon is the eye moon, it's likely that any characteristics the moon exhibits are also exhibited by the eye itself. The quantum moon and its shards, for instance, are quantum. Thus, the eye is likely also quantum. In fact, this moon is probably quantum because its proximity to the eye made it quantum. Same way the areas surrounding quantum shards that landed on other planets eventually become quantum too. Yeah, that makes sense. Then let's do the identify stone. This is the quantum moon where we both are standing. Despite also orbiting in other celestial bodies, the quantum moon is the eye of the universe's moon. Let's go to me stone. Identify me. I've never met one of your kind before. It's an honor to speak with you. I particularly admire your 4 eyes. There are many questions I would ask if I could comprehend your language. You have my gratitude for understanding mine. Aw, that's cute. I imagine your purpose here is the same as mine, to learn about and to find the eye of the universe. I'm unsure how you arrived here. However, perhaps you came from another star system, as my clan originally did. About that. Eye of the Universe stone. Explain Eye of the Universe. There is a fundamental uncertainty throughout the universe. Normally, this uncertainty is only observable on a very small scale. As one approaches the eye, however, that uncertainty grows enormously. The quantum moon probably exhibits macroscopic quantum behavior because of its proximity to the eye. Shards that broke off from the quantum moon have a similar effect, as I imagine you've seen elsewhere in the star system. Conscious observation forces a quantum object to collapse to a single possibility. But what would happen if a conscious observer somehow entered the eye itself? Over time, this has become my clan's greatest question. Yeah, that's a good question. All right, what about identify the... We are orbiting the eye of the universe now, although we cannot see it, only the quantum moon's reflection of it. The eye is older than the universe itself, and my clan believes it dwells in an extremely distant orbit around the star system. Yeah, I almost like ran into it. I was pretty close. I almost landed here. Like natural without any help. Explain yourself. I am on my first pilgrimage to the quantum moon. All Nomai and my clan make this journey when we come of age. Even though the eye cannot be reached from here, the quantum moon remains special to us as it carries us nearer to the eye than any other place we know. I've journeyed here to be close to the eye. While the eye is obscured from our sight, we can see the quantum moon's reflection of the eye in the sky above us. And then lastly, identify. Ion Solanum, Nomai. My clan arrived in the star system before my birth, and now we call it home. If only I could talk to you, I would have some things to say. Have you ever considered launching yourself up and seeing what happens? Because I have, and I've been thinking about it this entire time. Are you just gonna like stay here? Here we go. Oh. I'm back on the South Pole. I didn't expect that to happen. All right, so I've still got a problem, and it's they blew up my ship. Well, I could land back here. I think there was something I had to do. Actually, I don't know if there was. Maybe I just land really, really hard, and then we can look at the ship log. I ragdolled. I didn't really realize you ragdolled in this game. That was awesome. I really wanted to ask that person if, I guess they're not aware of the loop. Game, I can't talk to you, but I did make it to the 6th location. Solonum wonders what would happen if a conscious observer were to enter the eye. Well, I know where I'm going. I mean, the Hanging City area is like very underdeveloped. So that's one option. Apparently, I've never been to Hollow's Land. Have I even been to this planet? Well, I've never been to its moon. Maybe I should do that. Anything in this lava or something? That looks like something in there. What perfect timing. Well, at least my ship can take some heat, apparently. What you got? Location is inhospitable. Evacuation recommended. Increase in volcanic activity detected. Increased solar activity detected. Oh, I got the stuff to read. Sorry. Timber Hearth Projection Stone. Friends in the Timber Hearth Mines. The last type of ore you sent us survives the longest in direct heat. Can you send us more of the same for additional testing? We're attempting to improve its durability, and our forge has already burned through everything you sent. We'll deliver more ore to Hollow's Lantern immediately. You must be fired up about crafting the Ash Twin Project's protective shell. Yeah, the idea of encasement that's supernova proof honestly briefly has kindled my curiosity. My gratitude. I imagine we'll also have an updated estimate soon of how much ore is needed to seal off the Ash Twin project. Will it be more than we initially thought? It will be significantly more. The smallest cracker opening in the protective shell would destroy everything. Well, what is this? Timber Hearth Projection Stone. Where do I project to? Have I been here? It's been a while. Yes, I remember that. Well, given everyone died, maybe there is a crack. Now, you think I can just, like... You know, it was doing so well in lava, like by all that heat, and when it like shot stuff out, I figured it might be fine. Nomai City is suspended beneath Hollow's northern glacier. The city is divided vertically into 4 districts. I guess I haven't really been over here, which is simultaneously surprising, but not. If I were to have a guess, that could probably teleport me somewhere. Why would it be faced? Is that a receiver? Why would it be faced like that? Really want to go up there. Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to the star system, the signal from the eye. We observed the eye's signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this: the source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the eye of the universe, is older than the universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. What is the eye of the universe? The eye is the source of the signal that brought us here. Suppose the eye is a more advanced being. The eye is older than this universe, so imagine how much it could teach us. Perhaps it is a cosmic library. How can the eye be older than the universe itself? Suppose it is a relic from a previous universe. The early universe was unimaginably hot and dense. If anything existed before, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. What is the eye's signal? Suppose the eye wishes to communicate. The signal is a call. Were we the intended audience? The signal is the eye's voice. It speaks a language we don't yet know. Or maybe the signal is the eye's attempt at expressing itself. Of note, from the signal, we were able to determine the eye's approximate age, or perhaps its lack of age. Very curious. I no longer believe, as I did as a child on Ember Twin, that the eye of the universe, the source of the signal, wishes to harm us. But it may not want to be found either. The terrible circumstances of our arrival here were almost certainly exactly that, circumstance. I suspect imagining we are special to the eye in some way is wishful thinking. The eye might have called out to any sentient species. This is Solonum, so this is the person we met. Or it might not have been calling out at all, and that my ancestors heard the eye signal holds no great deep meaning. This wouldn't be so bad, I think. In fact, the eye may not have wishes at all. We have no evidence supporting this. Yeah, we don't really, none of us really know what the eye is. I'm glad you're being optimistic about it, Solonum. You know, I can't tell you that, but I'm glad you're being optimistic. Something down here. Black Hole Forge controls. Well, that's important, but I gotta read first. We could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. The vessel's warp core is broken at best. Recall those present when the vessel crashed, that it sustained lethal energies. There's no guaranteed reward for this risk. Well, it is broken. I saw it. Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was a little time to assess the nature or extent of the damage. Even if it does no longer function, the old core could be a valuable blueprint, provided we're able to transport it back here. This would require a return to Dark Bramble. Plume, my father said many good Nomai perished there. My mentor, Coleus, and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Ember Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. I remember that anglerfish fossil. We used to play at the fossil fish cave when we were children. What Melloray and I learned from that fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. Well, good thing I tested it through several lives. The Ash Twin project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? Solution 2. We could craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. I would very much like to craft such a powerful core. Or relatively, I believe the Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate the basic design. This is the safest task for our clan. Is the safest task the best one? Our goal is worth the risk. Is it though? We've tried for so long to find something that I and others now believe might be impossible to find. The search for the eye is a futile one. We should choose the option with the least potential for harm. The greatest challenge here, I think, is we don't have the design for such a powerful core, or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. No, but Poke was apprenticed to Anona, who created the original design. Our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting simpler cores. I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but Anona explained many of his designs to me. Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge. This is true, however, it's knowledge we have little hope of recovering. Would be best to relearn, I think. Cool District, Meltwater District, Eye Shrine District, Black Hole Forge District. So, okay, so there's 4 districts. And the one at the top that I can't get to is the Black Hole Forge District. But the controls are down here. So does that mean... Would you look at that? Black Hole Forge controls. What's gonna happen when it goes up there? Nothing. But hypothetically, I could jump on that thing. It really doesn't want you to stand on that. Oh, careful. 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 That is a white core. There we go. Most. I think that's good enough, actually. Perfect. All right, now hopefully there's like a shortcut I can find now that I'm up here. Can I warp through the would that make any sense? Can I warp through the teleport? I guess that's the implication. Now that I'm up here, I could warp through the hole itself. Maybe. Oh, and this is the thing I found on the surface, isn't it? Yeah, exit to the surface. All right, so I think I figured out what they want me to, now that I'm up here. It's a lot easier once you have the like perspective of where you are. You get a lot more insight. That's not great. No, it's good. It's fine. You know, what's most startling to me is the decision to fall when I got back. Let's just fall in this, because I need to test my hypothesis now. I even see the hole from here. If not, what's the point? I might have already passed it. My hypothesis might have been wrong, which would mean I really did just need to get very good at parking. Yeah, so it is that. Darn. I'm dumb. Up it goes. All right, let's go in. Hopefully I have enough time to read. Regarding the warp towers on Ash Twin, does each tower have to perfectly align with the center of the astral body to which it's tuned? I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, but if, for example, a tower's base were to shift even slightly, the tower might no longer align with its astral body. More accurately, I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, provided the next Nomai is not Poke. We don't need an alignment angle to be exact. It only needs to be within 5 degrees of the astral body's center. Of note, this gives us a slightly longer warp window. I imagine this window will last roughly several seconds. As such, any Nomai stepping onto the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. We will need to be careful around the platform for the duration of the time it's active to avoid accidental transportation. Where am I taking this first black hole core? And where am I taking the remaining cores once they're ready? All of the warp towers are being constructed on Ash Twin, so the black hole cores will go there. My gratitude. In that case, Poke, Clarion, I'm leaving for delivery. I'll send Yarrow your regards. Poke, I'll return to the Forge shortly. I'm going to catch up to Root and help him deliver the first core to Ash Twin, just to make sure Yarrow receives it. The white hole cores are ready for the warp receivers. Each of the 6 receivers are being constructed at different locations. Those deliveries will be a greater pain in your cervical spine. The tower designed in the high energy lab on Ember Twin reveal each receiver's location. Ask Yarrow, he's familiar with them. Okay, I mean, that's good to know. I haven't really had to use the warps much, though. Of note, Yarrow believes he spotted a flaw in the warp tower designs, namely that one of the warp towers on Ash Twin will never activate because its warp receiver will never align overhead. Does your romantic interest think a warp tower's alignment point is its receiver? Does he know that a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body? That isn't an unreasonable belief, given the receiver does have to be located on or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. No, Yarrow understands the distinction. He likely doesn't realize the Hourglass twins are so close together, they function as a single astral body, with a shared alignment point in between them. I seem to recall that was your understanding of warp technology. Okay, the warp point is the same for those. I do not know which celestial body that is. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. That's where I need to go. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here working on the Ash Twin project is excited to see it. I is beside herself with joy. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the Forge? Core durability could still be improved. I need more time. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished, and if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary, and her design work is beautiful. Oh, wait, is this just the entire central chamber? I didn't really process that until now. Does that just mean I can't even get in there? And it's a fool's errand for me to get in there? I'm definitely perplexed by this. Well, I guess that's... Oh, I get it now. Okay. Because they were talking about how it doesn't need to be aligned with the receiver. I was making the same mistake that Nomai was making. Oh my God. Okay, so it doesn't have to be aligned with the receiver itself. It just needs to be aligned with the body. So if I go to a planet on Ash Twin, a thing on Ash Twin, it will always take me to the receiver. So even if I don't know where the receiver is, I could potentially use that information or like that mechanic to get somewhere new. I'm just gonna wait here while I inevitably wait for an explosion. The problem is I don't really remember, like I haven't fully processed in my head like which planets are which symbols and which ones would be which. Oh yeah, there's the music. We're about to blow up. So it's very tricky for me to like just look at these buildings and be like, oh, that is that one. And here I am warped. And just like that, I am on the starting planet. Warp status charge. Step onto warp receiver platform to activate return warp. What? That's crazy. Wait, so this is the twin. This one might be worth exploring after the sun explodes. All right, is this the first one that we can see? This is also the locked one. Oh, is it only locked on one side? Maybe that's why I couldn't find the one that was locked. Oh wait, it's this thing. It's this crap that I was like, oh, I bet I could fly through this. But I currently doubt my abilities. Anyways, let's try warping at both of these. Lots of waiting. It's a good, nice visual though. Looks pretty. I hear the sand, so I can only assume it's coming up. You know, maybe there's 2 of them because of that. That would make sense. Because, you know, this one's a little protected. That one isn't. I just figured it'd be fine. All right, where will you take me? It could be that one. But it could also have been a different one. Oh, Quantum Moon. It's gone. Okay, it's this one. And now I am where I thought I would be. Can I return trip here? Yes. Think heck. Oh, maybe I can do the other warp for the twin by like, because it says it's open for several seconds. So I could wait until the thing passes and then run in. No! I might have been too fast. I don't know if I have enough time to do that. Gosh dang it. I'm very tempted to try and jump. What's the harm in like trying, right? I could make that. Careful. You know, this is easier than I thought it would be. I should have done that earlier. Am I finally on the sun thing? 9 minutes, 53 seconds ago, increased solar activity detected. Sun station hull integrity approaching critical levels. Closing emergency doors. Oh, so I couldn't even fly to it. 281,042 years ago. No user commands received for 10 minutes. All systems entering sleep. Yeah, it's been a while. Open emergency doors. You know, sure. Why not? Oh, gee. You know, I'm quite surprised I didn't just immediately get pulled to the sun. Mission. Science compels us to explode the sun. Idea. Can we change this? I don't enjoy working in the view of such a morbid mission statement, but it's accurate. We're going to create a supernova for the purpose of scientific progress. That's our mission. Our mission is to decide if such an irresponsible feat is even possible. Here's a better one. Mission. Determine if it's possible to prompt the sun to explode. You lack a sense of humor. At least I don't lack a sense of ethics. Kindly refrain from going supernova on me before the sun does, idea. So it's their fault the sun explodes. Another statue. The eye, and I forget what that symbol means. Ash Twin Projection Stone. Where are you projecting me? Same place as always? Yeah, same place as always. Looks like we're getting quite close to the sun. I'd like to read before you kill me. Grab the thing. Read the thing. What happened? Did the sun station not fire? It fired, Yarrow, but it failed. The sun barely responded. There are infinitesimally small surface level changes. They're barely visible, even to the third eye. Sun station is useless. It will never and could never cause the sun to explode. I don't know what comes next, my friends. I suppose we must start over, but I'm unsure of how to start over. We're to Ash Twin first, my friend. Perhaps a change of task would help. Spire noticed a comet approaching the star system that we'd like to investigate. I hurt for you, my friends. We all know how hard you've both worked. I can only offer my compassion. How are you? How is Idea? Or well, Yarrow, or as well as can be expected given the circumstances. Though disappointed, I may have disagreed with exploding the sun, but never wished the device would fail. I'd hope our terrible work was finished. I may have disagreed with the sun exploding, but I never wished the device would fail. What the heck? Those reached the end of natural life cycle, now approaching red giant stage. Warning, evacuate sun station. I did what I went there to do, which was have people talk about the comet, so now I have to go back, I guess. Is it just this? Like, I was standing in that for sure. All right, where can I look up from and see the sun? Right here. I don't exactly see a little hole to go in. A signal? Is it breaking? Oh, it's breaking. I have to wait. This game is making me wait too much. Gosh, dang it, I still don't know. Hey, what's down here? You want to show me, I guess? Seems like there's a cool cave. Wow. I'm receiving much stronger energy readings now that we're beneath the crust. Whatever it is must lie somewhere below, closer to the comet's center. And I'm starting to think it's more dangerous than we realized. Clary, can you hear us? Yes, but your voices are faint. I fear we will lose communication entirely if you continue any deeper. Keep the shuttle warm for us, Clary. We'll return the moment we identify the source of the energy readings. I understand, but be cautious, both of you. All right, I think Poke probably died in here. Never got to blow up the sun. Feels bad. Is this one safe? Yeah, I guess I could probably go down. Nope, there's ghost matter right at the bottom. Is this the puzzle? I throw it down and I find out which one is safe because it doesn't have ghost matter. I mean, that one seems pretty safe. Oh, there's multiple ways. You're kidding me. Holy, I'm alive. Oh, it just leads back around. What was the point of that? I guess I want to go right. It just seems so bright, right? So it's kind of weird that I can walk over those still. But I don't know. It's safe. And I just died. So this is the pit that kills you. But if you're in the pit, you're chill. Gotta find another way down. All right, I go to the right. And then I go to the left. And it is a pit that definitely kills you. I want to go up here, I guess. And then this is where somebody died. That's rough. But it does seem like the safe way down. This is a pit that doesn't kill you. Oh, you get down to like 0 gravity and it's awesome. Spherical stone casing here seems to be the source of the energy readings. No, rather, the source is what's within the stone. It's detecting some form of exotic matter. Stone is muting our energy readings. They should be 10 times what we're seeing at least. I don't think we want this matter interacting with us. As far as I can tell, direct contact with it would almost certainly be fatal. I've never encountered anything like this casing, but it's all that's protecting us from what's inside. We're still. Matter is disturbingly volatile. Whatever. The matter inside the stone casing it's more than just profoundly unstable. It's under tons of pressure. Look at this density scan. I've never seen anything this tightly compact before. What is this? This is orders of magnitude worse than I'd imagined. If this stone were to rupture, the lethal matter within would rapidly expand and completely blanketing this star system almost simultaneously, and the pressure is still building as the comet approaches the star system. Return to the shuttle right now. The rest of our friends need to know they're in terrible danger. Leave your equipment and run. What are you doing, Pi? The more we know about this alien matter, the better our chances of survival. I will learn what I can here. Go warn the others. Maybe they can construct shelter somehow. Now, Poke. You think this is what killed everyone? Maybe not. I think it's what killed them, though. It's nice to know that I can't do anything about the ghost matter. That's like convenient information. All right, so thermal chamber inside Ash Twin was physically sealed off. Now I plan to construct technology capable of producing a 22-minute negative time interval on Ash Twin. Every memory recorded by a Nomai statue is transmitted to a corresponding storage unit within Ash Twin. Advanced warp core was approved for installation in the central chamber of Ash Twin. So, I mean, presumably, the warp I would need to take to go into the central chamber would be the one, you know, with the marked as the Ash Twin one. And I mean, there's 2 warps for it. It's just the one that's being annoying and doesn't want to let me use. But I do think that the sand eventually stops. Hey, there's no saying I can't just get in it fast enough, right? I'm like down thrusting. Oh, that was easy. I just walked in. Didn't even have to wait for the thing. Hello. I wonder which one is me. 15 minutes, 24 seconds ago, received data from previous cycles. Masks, receiving data from probe tracking module. Giant Steep memory statue. Timber Hearth memory statue. Okay, and then 7 minutes until end of cycle transmission. Probe tracking module, Giant Steep memory statue, Timber Hearth memory statue. Today, we finished the excavation of Ash Twin. Here in this space we carved, we will craft our most ambitious project yet, the Ash Twin project. Powerful enough to send information back in time. We also finished relocating all subterranean plants we met while digging. We'll need to keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered the environment here. How far we've come since our experiments at the high energy lab. I still can hardly believe Remy's hypothesis was true. Poke just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now Ash Twin can be connected with Giant Steep, where Cassava is working with Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon, and where Phlox is sculpting the memory statues. Hypothesis: it was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. Hypothesis: the core could have been forged faster if Cassava had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. The important point is we're all connected through Ash Twin now, and also that I'm no longer needed for mediating your disagreements. Our friends on Giant Steep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Milo tells me the cannon is doing well, and that Avens advocate for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from a device, Avens can. But then, if anyone can goad a device into exploding, that too is likely Avens. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. Would it help to remind Avens that Mallow, his love, would be the one of the Nomai aboard the cannon, or is Mallow part of the problem? Phlox and Daz finished the memory statues today, and they are truly remarkable. When Ash Twin project succeeds, or in the event it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. So yeah, I'm assuming the idea was they explode the sun, get data on it, and then send the memories back in time or something. Pi and Idea have worked hard on the sun station, and it at last is complete. If everything goes as planned, the structure will prompt the sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power the Ash Twin project requires. I'm impressed by their mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task in more ways than one. We're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project. Here is what will happen. First, the sun station will receive the order to fire at the sun, prompting it to explode. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin project will send the order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the sun station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end this cycle at will. These words are difficult to write. The sun station did not work. Suppose we redesign the sun station to generate power of that magnitude. A supernova is still our only viable option. This is easier expressed than accomplished. You can wait for the sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer, Idea, but you'll need to find some way to halt our aging process. Well, one of you is still alive. I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. However, this is the closest we have ever been. The Ash Twin project is theoretically sound. We're only unable to power it. Perhaps there is another way. And here we are with the project naturally exploding in front of us. We are halting our research into creating a supernova for this moment. A comet has newly arrived in the solar system. We're anxious to explore it. It's been a very long time since we last explored somewhere new, so we're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine what knowledge might be gained there. So I'm assuming the comet killed everyone. Makes sense, I guess. I think I'm quite ready to put that in there. What does this say? Artificial gravity control. Just like that, we're floating. All right, well, I don't really know what I'm about to do, but I think that's okay. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. I don't know if there's much else I can do. I could go back and read the ship log, but I could also end the time loop. Well, a little bittersweet, huh? But if I stay in here, I won't die if you think about it, right? So I could kill everyone but myself, because I've never made it to the eye. Oh, well, it's a little too late to put it. Well, I can't put it back in. Ooh. 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 The hollowed out chamber inside the Ash Twin, the energy cables from the surface are plugged into a protective casing at the center of the planet. There are 8 monoliths with Nomai masks attached. 3 of the masks are actively receiving data from the probe tracking module, Giant Steep and Timber Hearth respectively. The Ash Twin project was designed to use the energy from a supernova triggered at the sun station to send probe data from the orbital probe cannon 22 minutes in the past. Sun station did not work. Although the Ash Twin project was theoretically sound, the Nomai were unable to power it. There's an advanced warp core inside the protective casing at the center of the planet. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. Do I need that core for anything? I guess I know what I want to do. So I want to take the core from the project to the thing. Well, will that even work? Can I even warp the coordinates? Guys, I want to find the eye. L upwards fish in. I'm gonna get there and I'm not gonna know how to turn on all three of the things, and then I'm gonna die. All right, I gotta make this count. Go. All right, ship. They're playing intense music. I don't think they were doing that before. This could be a really bad idea because I don't remember the exact route. But that's why we have time. I just need to not die to any fishes in the process. I think this is the way I took last time. Hopefully I don't hit a wall. I did hit a wall, but I don't know if it mattered. This is a shame. I mean, I'll go through it at this point. Okay, yeah, I gotta redo that. Should be in. Should have enough time. All right, L. Upside down fish. Then in. No, chill. That looks right. We'll see if it is. Probably was. Oh, that's neat. What's this do? Okay, sure. No, this is the eye of the universe, huh? Any fun signals? No, that makes sense. A little menacing. And now it's dark. Gotta turn on my flashlight. Freeze detected! Yes! I guess if this is gravity, I could use this to fall, huh? That's probably in the intent. Well, I came this far. I've dealt with worse. So what they're saying about, I wonder what would happen if somebody went into the eye of the universe? Because I may have done that. But it was for science. Oh, hello. Outer Wilds Ventures was founded by Feldspar, Gosselin, Slate, and Hornfels to explore a solar system at the end of the universe. The Nomai never got to see it for themselves, but thanks to their efforts and technology, a Hearthian was able to reach the eye of the universe. Yeah, that's me. At the end of its lifespan, our sun collapsed under its own gravity and then exploded in a violent supernova. Of all life forms who will perish in the oncoming death of the universe, we will miss the anglerfish the least. That doesn't mean you should have kept them in that tank. The Nomai who came to our solar system were following a signal from the eye of the universe. They perished when the interloper arrived, bringing with it a deadly substance we called ghost matter that flooded the entire solar system almost instantly and without warning. Yep, that is what we thought happened. That's true. That happened. That's the universe. I could observe it. Nothing wrong with a little observation. Turn off the light for it. They're letting me watch as all the stars explode. I like how I still have my jetpack. I liked that part of the game. Thank you. They knew I'd want it here. Wait, and I still have this. Oh, there's trees over there. Where am I now? Where have you brought me? Got a lot of universes. Oh, I didn't mean to. I messed up. I messed up. Oh, there's a... Oh, there... Well, at least it wasn't my fault this time. I brought my flashlight. My friend. Unidentified signal nearby. I'm breathing. It's me. Oh, now it's a tree. Now it's another tree. Oh, they're getting tinier. Oh, another campfire. Oh, I can roast a marshmallow. I really need this right now. I'm gonna say it's a little hard to make stuff appear when oh, that's what I'm talking. Hey, Esker. How you doing? You hear the music? See? Some music over here? Oh, would you look at that? I gotta get that. Well, I don't know if they're gonna let me. Sorry, Esker, I can't pick it up, but I do hear it. Oh no, it broke. Time passes. Gather. Oh, hello. It's not quite time yet. Pretty sure we need the others for the next part. We'll need, you know, everyone. No rush, take your time. It might not even exist here. What's that? Quiet shade. Across old bark. In the ancient glade. It's always dark. Oh, hello. Oh, I'm suddenly floating. Grab that. That's a good song. This is not what I was expecting to find. We're a little disrespectful from the eye of the universe. Look out it. Nope. What is that over there? I guess I'll never know. Guess I could go a little faster. Oh, nice joke. Got jokes after the universe ends. Harmonica, feldspars, the one characters whose name I did a good job of remembering. Oh, My new friend I met on the moon. Oh, we're climbing now. You climb higher? There are 3 now? 4 now? Well, what do we got in here? Finally! It's all I ever really wanted. Oh, and gather. What instrument do you play, I wonder? Hello. A conscious observer has entered the eye. I wonder what happens now. All right, your turn. All right, your turn. Your turn. Turn. I hope you like music, Solanum. Pretty good, pretty good. All right, what do you play? Are you good? You got anything? This song is new to me, but I am honored to be a part of it. Look at that. Why don't I have an instrument? This is kind of messed up. Well, I want to jump in. That's small. Oh, now it's far. Well, I appreciate that they put the glass effects over. So that I know I took damage. Man, what a tough first day on the job. Outer Wilds. Guys, I think I beat the video game. And overall, I had a good time, I would say. I think it's a good game. But the problem is, it's one of those games where I have heard so much hype and rave about it. It seemed like it would be something that would change my life, you know? And it didn't, you know? I just had a fun time. I just played a good game. So I will praise this game very, very much though on its use of music, because even going into it, the music sounds nostalgic, even though I've never heard it before. 14.3 billion years later. I like the art. New people. I'm blocking them. You can see one kind of. I didn't have enough time to hide my VTuber, but they were there.